All right. All right. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. This is Daisy here. All right, you guys. So I just have a quick tutorial for you, okay? So let me just handle this in the back. All right, you guys. So we have a quick coding tutorial, but I have a few updates and messages in regards to penalties and consequences. Let me put my clip in real quick. And by the way, penalties and consequences tutorial. So I just want you guys know that I was looking through a few things last night. I was excited. I got some crochet in. I did a little bit of some crochet last night. So I'm deciding what I want to make. So I just started the base. I don't know if I want to go longer, or make like a little, maybe like a little coin purse. Thinking maybe this can be like the bottom, and then I can stitch from there, and then on top. I don't know. I think I'm gonna get another color, but I did some crocheting last night. It was healthy and helpful. I'm gonna get a different needle though for what I want to do. Also too, I just wanted to say something about a book that I had. It was like the Afghan knitting book. Thank you guys so much. A lot of the women, they put me in the Akasha like, oh, my grandma used to do that. If she wants to learn, you can learn. Thank you, because that's getting locked. Because a lot of that stitching, all that, right? That came from enslaved Black women. Making doilies, things like that, that came from enslaved Black women that were forced to teach white women. Herbalism, all that, canning, all of that, that came from enslaved Black women that were forced to teach you. Right. So now you're sitting here watching what's going on with this, right? With spiritual powers in the computer. You don't know that what's happening in America is a lot of DAs and attorney generals. They're stepping back and sitting back like, okay, let the violence keep on going. So they can set up white supremacists for playing with them at work. But they're harassing my family. I can't. So that's what they're going to use now, because yesterday they saw me post a picture of the Asian community and they all went wild. Like, Daisy would never do that. That means that she's going to set you up. I agree. You guys took it too far. She knows what she's doing, because people know who I am. I would never do something like that unless I'm really going to set you the fuck up. I know what that can create. And EBT, people getting cashing out their EBT, like, okay, sis, look, I want to get my nails done. If I sell 100 of my EBT, I can get $50. We used to have that whole thing going in Tenderloin. That's done. I'm not playing with you. Okay, so penalties, consequences, coding tutorial. So let's focus on penalties and consequences. So on this planet, as indigenous people, some of you guys need to upgrade your body so that you have the ability to go play in the universal, planetary, and then Tresorverse databases for punishments. Like, oh, since I'm from this federation and they did this and that, and I'm an enforcer, I'm supposed to be doing that. So some of you guys are going to find out that you're going to get bad luck because you're not doing that. So I need to integrate this body and that body and that body so I can have the ability to have the interface to reach those spaces. That's what these hoes are playing with. Like, oh, we can harass her, then get this interface to stop the karma on us for starting slavery. Penalty for even thinking that has gone up. Penalty for playing with any melanated person as a white has gone up. Penalty for playing with any melanated person, you have fake melanin, has gone up. Penalty for playing with any melanated person and you once had melanin, you once were an iguana, you once were Uzbeki, you were once Afghani, all of that has gone all the way the fuck up. That's the highest penalty. Okay, penalty for playing with any single Black person has gone all the way up. Penalty for playing with any single indigenous group that went through any civil war, the penalty is the highest. Penalty for even thinking about playing with me and I'm melanated and you're not, it's the highest. Penalty for sticking your dick in people's kids on planet Earth, it's the highest. Now, that penalty, in order for it to land on the planet, I have to create 3 portals junction, because the energy that's going to come down is from 3 different places. It's from a wild ass place. It has to create a junction. It just can't drop here. It'll destabilize the physics. Penalty for hacking people's computer, the penalty has gone all the way the fuck up. Penalty for Black person that's working in any field helping kids, done. Penalty for Black person working in any type of art industry, whatever, done. Penalty for Black person working in any type of IT support type of industry where they need clearance, done. Are you paying attention? The penalty has gone up for everything. Now, also too, one of the things that's happened here is reality scapes. So I can't really explain that because that's what they're playing with, uploading me to virtual reality to get information so they can rape kids. The penalty for even playing with me on the computer, thinking that you're going to get anything to then go play with the child, That penalty has gone all the way up. Okay, I felt something instantly. You're gonna get sick as fuck. The penalty for uploading me to virtual reality, getting anything off my computer to go for investment meetings, penalty has gone all the way up. To go spy play with Gavin Newsom, penalty has gone all the way the fuck up. Penalty for playing with Ebony and that group, penalty is done for. It's immediately murder. The severity of that murder, that's like what's gonna get dictated now. Okay. Penalty for playing in the social work for challenges to get dick up. Challenges to play with the mother because you're jealous or the father because you're jealous up. Penalties playing in social work because you like, okay, well, I can get spiritual powers because that's different from the challenge to get dick. That's going all the way up. Penalty for fudging investigations, starting shit, thinking you're gonna play with Donald, all the way up. Also, Elon Musk is gonna find out Donald Trump was only trying to get him like close enough to get all his businesses designated as white supremacist terrorist groups so they can take them. Good, approved. Okay, great. Penalty for thinking that you're gonna play with me. Penalty for playing with me sexually in any way, shape, or form has gone all the way up. Doesn't matter what group you're in. But if you ever had real melanin, if you have fake melanin, pretending to be a person of color, it's maximum. It's worse than the whites. Why are we getting worse punishments though? Because you know better. Okay, so also too, reality scapes. So I have to anchor down and you guys have to approve it. I have to put down 8 realities to this like reality that we're in. It's gonna change the physics. It's gonna change what physics we have access to. It's gonna change how EMF and substances run. That's what's been breaking the chemistry. It's because they play with people's kids and somebody saw that from far away and hit them. Penalty for Palestine has gone the farthest. Some of you guys are gonna find out an IDF soldier was killed in Thailand yesterday. Thank you, Daisy. Approved. Discharged IDF soldier killed in Thailand motorcycle accident. The consequences for the IDF even existing up. The consequences for being on stolen land with Palestine going up. The consequences for playing games with certain Palestinian crops has gone all the way up. The consequence for being on the planet IDF, knowing who you are, knowing that your whole religion is fake, and knowing that the Palestinian people have precedence over you, it's gone the highest. The the penalty for Israel even existing is the highest on the planet for everyone that got involved in that bullshit. Now, Akasha playing. So yeah, they molested me. I was like 5 years old. I passed away on the planet. I'm like 25 in space now. I can't wait to tell my story. We drafted all these different child welfare laws. I was like in 8th grade up here. Yeah, like they'll find out. My family will find out. You guys don't understand penalties. Okay. So I had to bring those 8 reality scapes down here to enhance all that. Now you just heard about that little girl, her story and what happened. So because of what you did, you have an Akasha that's binded to you. So you can get sick, you can have bad luck, things like that. Ethiopia find that out real quick. Oh, yeah, all these little girls, we cut off their clitoris and then we fed them that meat from ancient Egypt. We unburied the tombs. Okay, our entire family died. So the consequence, you get an Akasha. The Akasha is a body. The Akasha is a book in space. It's like a record over your head. That's how people lose their melanin. That's what these hoes are doing. They're trying to break the Akasha. Oh, so in space, anything we did on the computer, anything we deleted, databases that we destroyed and then put everything to a new database, they can find everything. So Akasha body. So I did something in space with the high priest and priestess because I have a certain substance because they were playing with me. I made a copy of each of the Akasha body, a blank one. So back into time, up until the very first person that stepped their foot on this planet and the planet was supposed to be asleep, there's an Akasha body. You guys are all gonna get lodged to each Akasha body, but I wasn't here. I didn't do that. Who cares? Penalties have gone up. You're done. So now those 8 realities, I have to tell you what those 8 realities are. I have to type them up too, because this is for my notes. That's what I do sometimes. My job is like heavy. So you're the one doing that because somebody at NASA knows what I'm doing and CTF. I'm adjusting a bunch of stuff. So, we have to do that type of stuff too. It's going to help with the environmental cleanup. It's helping with the animals. It's helping. So the reality is getting upgraded completely as the aquatic gets done. All the beings are changing their divinations, their chemicals. The next reality is the Guacatazi. This is where you see the giraffe. She had no prints. That started a war. Somebody in Ethiopia, they got dragged out their house and killed over that. What's going on with your kids? Stay out of my family. Botanical reality. Okay, why am I seeing this old ass man from like 1200s playing? Oh, farming? Dead. The consequences for being white in any indigenous land, you're dead, especially Hawaii. That's really dead. So the land will curse you. You guys know this is real in Hawaii. It's called the Nightwalkers. Yeah, I've met them. They were really like out of control. I was like, what is all this? We're friends. Yeah. The consequence for stealing psychedelics, all the way up. If they belong to people of color, all the way up. They belong to a good white, all the way up. Also, too, the consequence because they saw about this Italian and playing. Oh, okay, so they have soldiers to play in the army, so they play with them like that because they think that they're white. Consequences going all the way up. Some of you guys are finding out. Oh, I'm no longer a person. Oh, yeah, I'm no longer Italian. I'm no longer. Oh, okay, because we went to go play. Specifically Italian and Italian and Romanian. You're done. Okay, consequences are going up. Also, to British, not incest family, like white folk. It's weird. I have to like explain to you guys what they did. It's like three different time periods. It has something to do with the Medicis. It has something to do with Agatha Christie. It has something to do with Elizabeth playing games, about artifacts. I just have to tell you this. The consequences just like going all the way up, but I don't want to say too much because I don't want people to get harassed. But you guys are not necessarily white because your mind is different. Like think about Irish potato famine, and it's a book called Queen. It's about a family. They got mixed up with slavery, and the little girl was mixed, and she's telling about her two stories about my family came from Ireland, and then look what my family from Africa. So Alex Haley wrote that book. I would say it's just like stuff like that used to happen all the time. Yeah, it actually was like a whole like community of people. It was like a bunch of Irish men and women, and they had black and brown. They mixed with black and brown people, gangs in New York. Now I say this to say that it was not about the fact that they're having mixed kids. For some of you stupid ass niggas, that the consequences going up for mixed bitch fuckery, but interracial relationships playing. Period. But it's to say that in those times they knew something different about whites and they were attacked too when they bound it together. And those group of people, like it's something where like, oh, because my family was a part of this and that, we're still poor. No, I'm not one of you because we're still poor. Okay, so you've been tracking our family's name. That's how you guys been starting this. Okay, and then they're all of them are in the VA with like red hair and shit like that, hella bewildered. What is a man supposed to be on this planet if he can't like make his own work? Yeah, yeah, save me my name. Botanical reality, I don't give a fuck. That consequences all the way up. Playing with the sound technology on aquatic people or black and brown people, and we have original telepathy. Oh, the consequences all the way up. Spying on a high priest or high priestess. Yeah, we're not supposed to be like spying on them. That's why it's like called secret. The consequence has gone all the way the fuck up. That's why glioblastomas all over the place. So the botanical reality, the consequences is up. Excuse me, what are you doing on the planet? You're playing with pure blood? Okay, I'm gonna poison the fuck out of you anytime you even think of me. Desiree, why are you on my planet? Okay, anytime you eat, you're gonna be dying. That's why you're shitting blood and a bunch of shit is going on. Yep, consequences have gone all the way up. I can do that. You guys can do that. Some people are finding out like, oh look, we can do this in Africa because what they did playing on everyone's farm. Consequences gone all the way up. You're not even supposed to be in our country. You're not even supposed to be on the planet. Okay, all your farms are dying. Consequences going up for playing games with the Igbo community. For playing games with any indigenous community that had to fight war and they're of warfare, they still have their hyperdimensional language. It's gone all the way up. A consequence for playing with Ardavasi, Dravidian, dark people in India, it's gone all the way up, especially because of what they did yesterday. And that lady, she made it to her apartment. Congratulations. And those people, they made it off. They made off in their country. Yeah. Yeah. You guys ready? Let's keep on going. Consequences have gone up. Let's see. So consequences for molesting kids on the planet, it's gone all the way up. Consequences for molesting kids of certain melanin has gone all the way up too, because you know what you're doing, targeting certain kids. Mm-hmm. And it's mainly these kids from Spanish America, Indigenous America. A consequence for having that border facility open has gone all the way up. I can barely walk. Are you guys kidding me? Mm-hmm. A consequence for harassing the white community when they're trying to work, let's go all the way up. Consequence for playing on my fucking phone is going all the way up. Consequence for having spectrum bands where you're allowing child pornography to be hosted and playing white supremacist with sound technology going all the way up. Consequences for running an illegal clinical trial on me and then putting in fake IRB documents and saying, well, she was a part of this survey in 2012, so she consented to being uploaded to virtual reality and being called a black bitch and a nigger and an ape. All the way up. Consequences of even thinking about playing with me, all the way up. Okay, I just thought about her and something like hit my body. Good. So all these realities are getting grounded. Right. People are putting it in there. It's just a database, like right in front of you. Just put it in there. This consequence for this. I want this to happen. You can even put certain things like, "Hey, I'm in this ethnic group. The consequences have gone up. Can we put this consequence too?" Okay, good. I'm from Emo State. There you go. This warrior warfare is going to stop. It's going to stop. Consequences for a warrior warfare have gone all the way up. It's done. Okay, let's go. All right. Okay, consequences for making a single dollar off anyone's stolen work gone up. Consequences for even thinking about stealing people's work to come up. You're done. Yeah, it's a universal database. It's like you have to. It changes the physics. So that's where you put it because instantly, the minute you do it, it's like something over your head. Karma's a physics. Somebody felt that Akasha body. Why are we all getting this Akasha? Because you guys want the planet to be stalled and people are in space after they were raped and murdered, traumatized and lynched, and you're trying to stop them from coming up too. That's what you're doing. Because it's about them too. Because there's something I'm supposed to be doing on the computer so they can communicate and come back to the planet. Consequences for causing any delays, baby. I'm gone all the way up. Also, some of you guys are finding out like, oh, they delayed me for this many days, this many hours, this many seconds. Okay, the consequences for that have gone up. So the time is like doubled, tripled, quadrupled. For black and brown people, it's in the Quasar Dwazar number sequence. That's centillion 888 trillion times. Centillion's the biggest number. Mhm. Consequences for being in my business sexually, gone all the way up. Consequences for playing in my apartment, all the way up. Yeah, Asia got off the computer. The Saudis, they don't have any drama. Consequences, no, they know what they're doing. Islam has to get reset. It's gonna be a big ass party though. The Saudis, yeah, they're gonna let us come to their royal mansions and stuff. They're gonna fly people out. Oh, I was a poor imam for years. You knew about me, so that's how this has been going on. Yeah, he just loved God, really, really, really preaching in the Quran, and they were playing with him. Mhm. The consequences for playing with Ariane, I'm just gonna say that I love her. Playing with Ariane Hamidi in the Afghani community is going all the way up. You can play with her son though, but Hadith, consequences for playing with Hadith, somebody got murdered. Stop playing with that little boy. Consequences for playing with Eli, it's going all the way up. And for what Eli had to do to feed her family because you host played, you guys are about to get that consequence. Consequences for playing with Faisal or Mashal, done. Consequences for playing with Ali, Arisul, Aliyah, all the way up. Hasna, you're done. Sorry, I just have to say in the Afghani community, those are my peoples. What? Consequence for playing with the high priest. I'm too old and you're uploading me to virtual reality. Kamala is done. Consequence for me and Harris still thinking that she's sick after I set her ass up. Baby, you double time. Because you all think that you're sick and lit. Let me help you. So let's keep on going. uh All right. Consequences for stealing people's crops and selling them. Let's go. What? Yeah, consequences for hunting deer and other animals and playing taxidermist. Yikes. That's stopping in the white community. Okay, Daisy, yeah. He cried. He's like, there's a deer that we rescued when I was a kid. I was wondering how I didn't shoot him or his kids or his wife. Don't do that. The consequences for the consequences for Martha still being alive is going up. Mhm. All right, so people have seen it instantly. So now these new realities, we have the Guacatazi reality, we have the botanical reality, we have the indigenous reality, the digital reality, like digital systems, like how to like have a scape of like symbols, and they are backed by certain things. That's them for digital reality upgrade, planetary reality, physics reality, and then the microscopic reality, because pathogens. This is how they started bubonic plague. Okay, great. All those realities are being upgraded on the planet. So there's a bunch of new tools and systems. And then all of our systems get an automatic upgrade. So let's see what we have for the computer. All right, so we were going to do a coding tutorial this morning. I had some things for you guys, but I just to show you penalties are going all the way up and you guys have to do that. So you can't come sit here and code and play and things like that. You actually have to be like actively like, what? You actually have to actively, be like doing something, So it's like your duty to the planet. Go on my Patreon. I put something on planetary duties and your planetary duties. What? Just knitting. It's therapeutic. It's a hoe that comes to our meetings about Black community, and she just sits there and starts knitting. Like, oh, it's therapeutic. So I'm talking about how a bunch of white people are going to pass away. The penalty for being a white woman on this planet, and you're thinking that you're going to play with Black women, it's gone all the way up. Mental illness, straight. You're done. The penalty for glamoring people with period blood and shit like that, whether they're white people of color, to stay in relationships, is gone all the way up. The penalty as men of color staying in fucked up relationships and things like that, like her father, this and that, the penalty's going up because you already know what it is with those girls. Women too. Penalty's going all the way up. Yeah, my husband's a problem. All the way up. Penalty done. Penalty for still sucking and fucking and getting pregnant. Yeah, you're dead. Just lose your melanin. Lose your aquatic being. Some dude, he lost his jellyfish instantly. He went to go clap some bitch like, oh, you can't do that. You'll learn. Yeah, she's like, don't leave me, please. Yeah, she realized it. Girl, I done went through a bunch of shit. I don't eat chicken. How you think that started? What? So, anyways, the penalty for getting into my business, baby, it's gone all the way up. The penalty for Brandy still being alive is gone up. All these widows. So, the penalty for letting certain goofy bitches run in the jail and work in the jail, the penalty has gone up. The penalty playing games and you're the police officer of any color, has gone up. But you're a person of color officer that had real melanin, you're playing, that's rare. It's gone up. You're fake colored, like this Gokobachi and Martha and then Spanish people, that's been done. You're white and you're playing with people of color in law enforcement. Oh, okay. You're building cases and charges, talking about going on different challenges and starting shit. Okay, the penalty has gone up for that. Yeah, there's a white woman. How did you learn how to knit that fast? You have a spell on yourself. Stay out of our business. Chemical service in space so people can learn art and learn this and learn that so they can have something to survive off of. Turn it off because it belongs to people of color. Penalty for not going in the Akasha and turning off how to braid hair, how to knit, how to do this, make act, make weight, make patty cake is done. We can't even know. We don't know how to process coca because we don't know how to do it. Done. The penalty for trying to get civil rights as well, we're immigrants or people of color and you're harassing the Black community. Yeah, that's going all the way the fuck up. I'll bet you by golly, wow. The consequence for playing with me, and I'm in my southern mode, and you're disturbing my motherfucking peace. My grandkids are watching in space. My granny, yeah, there's a granny, and she loves her babies and her grandbabies, and she loves them. There's a granny with a grandbaby, and her grandbaby loves the granny, yeah. That's why I talk to my grandkids. They love me. The consequences for you busting nuts like that and playing with holes and your grandkids are watching, baby, that's done. Father, why? I'm seeing. Because somebody played with spy magic. The Ethiopian community has to answer to that. The consequences for playing with Habesha, what? You're about to disturb my peace and start anything. Girl. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The consequences of hiring hoes and HR to play, done. The consequences of playing with me, like how can we get spiritual powers by playing, done. Done. That's the maximum penalty because I'm a high priestess. Maximum. Yeah, a lot of the Black community is just now learning, like, oh, ooh, Daisy, now I see, now you see. Into the thick of it. Dun, 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 dun. Ugh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this can be a scarf though, but like, oh, they have something dope too for like making mittens and stuff. Yeah, some lady, she's pregnant. Yeah, go do this. It's therapeutic because they're Dali's harassing her. Yeah, somebody's watching my brainwaves. Like, oh, that's usually what I'm doing. Like when you see my brainwaves like that, I'm doing something that I'm supposed to be doing. Also, too, there's something about yeah, we'll make a database of her different brainwaves, and then we can go on and be like, I'm doing this because look, I have the brainwave. Murder. That's the maximum penalty. Murder. Okay, that's what happened to my friend. Thank you. That's why there's an Asian man right now. He's still alive. They cut off his hands and his feet, and he's like embalmed in elm and like corn syrup. That's where that's coming from. Elm. Elm? Yeah, that's the high priestess. She's right there. Elm? Elm. Elm? Elm. Yeah, the whole Asian community. Elm? Elm. Yeah, it's a demon from space, ho. She playing with Chiong. Yeah, they started too much shit. He deserved it. So HMAR, I'm not gonna expose you until you handle a few things. Yeah, tap out that hostel, and then also this white group of pedophiles from the Daisy. They made a coding language and they named it after me. Let me show you. Yeah, if you tap out, you tap them out on the Wuchang, or you guys can you guys know what to do. Because they're affiliated with the hostel. You set them up, that's good. I'm not gonna start that. Because my hand with it can go far. Okay, you made a coding language with Daisy's name because you're like, oh, it's funny that we're playing. Here are the contributors, especially him. Good. Let's see how many people are on here. All these people and the contributors have them all murdered, kidnapped, Cheong, etc. Leak all their information, etc. The main people on this team, they made like this. This is the virtual reality. They have it in this building. Yeah, and like, no, we're not playing with virtual reality. Look, it's a coding language. That's why they did that. Also, ESP has gone all the way up. The penalty for playing with anybody's nervous system or ESP body to stop ESP, all the way up. Planet of Females, they all got chopped up into pieces. Good. Also because one of these realities and what they did molesting kids over the weekend, like, oh, I'm going to tell you right now, she has no idea. We're still going. Look, I'm right here. Actually, yeah, I have a warrant for my arrest that's getting drafted, and they know what we're doing. Okay. So I just want to let you guys know that the penalty for that all the way up. Good. Rabanta, I'm going to give him stage 4 colon cancer. So good. Now you don't have to work. Now you can really say that. Oh, well, I can't because. All right. Okay. The consequence for sticking your dick in anybody, any child, any woman, man, against their will is your dick will suck them in the middle and it will fall off. Your penis will no longer have a head. Maybe she had a chemical on her. I don't know. For the white woman, they already know it's cervical cancer. But how am I getting that up there? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into the past for all the women that use tampons, doilies, sanitation napkins, all of that, and I'm going to put a chemical sequence to give you cervical cancer instantly. Go all the way back in the past, so it'll be all on your grandma, your mother, and the peptides, sequences, the genes for that will be on you. It'll just formulate. Yay! So some of you guys are finding out the consequences for not learning about the Akasha and that, oh, I have access to time magic. So I can go back in time and do this. Okay, so I can craft this code now, put it back in time, and then look, we have cybersecurity into the past, and then it will actually populate all the error codes that the company was hiding. Yeah, and crash reports that the company was hiding. Yeah, yeah. Consequences for calling people and telling them about what's going on with Daisy, and you're not telling them that you're the one that started it and that Daisy used to work with you, or you know that what was going on, or that you were playing and started it. It's going all the way up. Why would I get jumped? I didn't start any of that. Good. Bye. All right. Consequences for not paying people out of court. It's officially up, and I can't say what the penalty is. It's going all the way up. It's just in the universal database. And now what I can do, some of you guys have certain things like, oh, our community went through that more than others for the chemicals. So the consequence for giving people these chemicals and kidnapping people for clinical trials is going up. And then for each individual person doing it, we can do this. And then for each of the penalties, we can add this to it to make it even worse. Good. Yeah, you guys have work to do. Each indigenous group has work to do. Wow. hmm So that's how they're planning, like what kids to kidnap and how to orchestrate wars based off of your YouTube. Excuse me. The penalty for you guys sitting there watching this, and you can see that this intelligence is here. This is what she's doing. That's why you keep on seeing her go back and forth over there. Okay, the penalty for that continuing in my ear, it's murder. Okay, and you're gonna lose your melanin in face as a high priestess. Thank you. That opened up a big ass portal. Why would I lose my melanin as a priestess? What are you doing? Oh, you're putting magic so I can't see. What are you doing with my daughter? What are you doing with her flower? You made a copy of my daughter's flower. The penalty for that, anywhere going up. The penalty for getting in the computer in space and playing with white people on the computer, like, oh, we can get them to harass this and that person, and then look, I can become a high priest if they do that. Okay, yeah, but they know that we're nothing on the planet again. So if we try that again, then something else is going to end up happening. Consequences going up. Okay, so these 8 reality junctions, they're all there. You guys have to approve it. Okay, there's a representative from each community. They could just approve it for their community because you're an enforcer. You have a master Akasha. Yeah, these souls they can't do that. What? Who? What? Akasha? You don't have no melanin. What federation are you from? What? Oh, really? You told whites that they're going to be getting planet body by raping kids? Let me help you. Like I'm telling you, the consequence for thinking bullshit, spiritual about people of color, reading fake ass books and manifestos and making them up and then feeding them to yourself, playing with fentanyl, done for. The consequence for that, for that is the ultimate. It's done. It's castration, and then you have to eat your dick. Don't worry. I'm going to tell you right now. In 4 states, there are 6 warehouses in each state for kidnapping Cyborgia, getting them settled. Yeah, somebody wants to get approved because he wants to build a business. Approved. I'm going to tell you, there's going to be 2 white CEOs and 3 Spanish CEOs. You guys using our platform. Yeah, to build their business. I'm sorry. Some of you guys have those ideas. You might have to work with them, or look, there's a healthy competition. Yeah, that's fine. They're having that for their community. Okay, yeah, they killed a lot of people. Look, they're telling the story about how they built this business, how they cleaned up the streets. Oh wow, yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna add this to the Akasha. I'm gonna play with my Akasha. He can play with my jellyfish. Okay, look at this version that they're about to put out. Okay, good. I want to invest. You're done. The consequences for playing with me, so you can do what I do. Soon, people are gonna have to come to us to get approved. You're gonna get your head cut off. Drake, be careful, because you already know what your consequences are. And Drake is finding out I'm not safe in Texas either. Why y'all all on me like that? Okay, these niggas are over here already. Oh my god. Is it my friends, or these scandalous hoes? The reason my home is trying to hate me on the down low. Mhm. I'm so sorry. Get this bullshit away from my name immediately. Oh, transgender's name Daisy. Okay, that can break her flower. Then they'll think I'm like the mother. Okay. Do you see what I'm talking about? And white supremacists playing games? I'll transition. I'll be the great mother. Okay, so that's what people needed to see. And a bunch of women going missing for clinical trial testing and hormones. The trans community, I'm just going to tell you right now, the penalty on planet Earth for playing in the transgender community, knowing that it's built off of black and brown women being kidnapped for clinical trial testing and hormones, is maximum. Dead. Hormones are done on the planet. Moving the supply away from women giving birth so you can go play with gender change and then promote a different type of white supremacy and gender supremacy, you're dead. Because that's what it's about. It's about playing with a different type of white supremacy. All right. The consequence for this galactic family. And yeah, I know that I'm from this and I'm a starseed, all that. The penalty for that is going all the way the fuck up. It's death. Okay, just believing in it, you die. Because it's fake, it's bullshit, it's white supremacy. That's how they started this playing with people's kids in the first place. There's something about one that came out, Andromeda, Galactic Family, Starseed, and a bunch of kids going missing in foster care. Bye. It's bullshit, it's garbage. If you're not from space, you have no melanin, you don't have shit. Bye. Supremacy. Yeah, but that sounds like supremacy too. No, it's not because you don't have any system or gifts. Oh, yeah, that's yeah. So again, penalty for that bullshit. The penalty for allowing certain thoughts into your mind. That's done for. What do you mean that I have brain cancer? Oh, okay. Because yeah, I was thinking stupid thoughts about white supremacy and how this and that is happening. Go, let's go. Mm-mm. All right. So I just to come let you guys know that. and then those realities are getting anchored, approved. I'm approving that for my communities. I'm approving that for certain communities that have not seen this yet either. A lot of people are going to come and approve later. Yeah, this is something that I have to do in space. The high priest or priestess in that federation that has the highest clearance, I have to take their hand and put approve. Yeah, that's why they went wild playing in Rafa recently. Like, oh, let's see who's this priest or priestess. Okay, well, what do your people have to give us? That the penalty for that is going all the way the fuck up. They found out something stupid. What do you mean they're looking for all these black developers? Okay, well, just tell them that we don't know. They know what you're doing, so return them. Okay, yeah, but they just can't go and card. Penalties going all the way up. Paul Pazuski's gonna find out. Yeah, I'm sick. Penalties going all the way up. Then penalties going all the way up. Every day that this is on, penalties going all the way up. It doesn't matter. It's the physics now. It's done. And for separate, so it's surefire that they can hit us. Okay, that's done. Yeah, there's a method to all this. Yeah, you being stupid, playing in academia, playing with white supremacy, and then thinking that you're gonna play with people spiritually, and then you're pining for that. That's the ultimate, ultimate punishment. Thank you. The punishment for being a white person and you're an ape and you're chanting in my ear talking about we're gonna switch our DNA. It's ultimate. Okay. Good. So now another thing here too, you guys, is they want to test. Like, okay, they want to test, like, oh, are you sure? Are you sure it works? Are you sure the penalties are going up? Here, let me use something on you. Okay, somebody that's sitting here, one of the whites, he drink a beer. Here, let me put something onto the DNA sequence of that plant that you consumed. Okay, great. You just felt something on your body. There you go. Penalties are all the way up. Penalties on planet Earth for any white people eating food, drinking water, breathing air, all the way up. Receiving any sunlight on their body, all the way up. You're not supposed to be here. Penalty for white people playing with me because they're like, oh, we can escape this and that, all the way up. Penalty for anybody on the planet using anybody's energy to get out of this and that, up. Penalty for trying to use any black person's energy to get out of whatever, out. You're done. Maximum. The penalty for Ebony and all them trying to play with my energy, like, oh, okay, yeah, I agree. Like, she just can't like pop out, like, yeah, I'm a rat ass bitch. I just like, okay, yeah, we're both rats. Figured you'd agree with me. The penalty for that is going all the way up. Ebony and them are trying to hide in their group that they're being hunted. They are being hunted down, like hunted like animals. Actually, I wouldn't say animals, hunted like, because they hunt holes in space. They're getting hunted like holes in space. That's the type of hunting that they do. I'm sorry for the animals. That's traumatizing. I'm sorry, High Priestess. They really chased her down and stuff like that. She was pregnant. They shouldn't have done that. Yeah, they killed an animal when she was pregnant. They hunted her and she was pregnant. They cut her up for me and they found the baby. Yeah. Do they eat the baby? No. So what is that saying? Shouldn't be doing that shit. Consequences for playing with seafood? Done. Okay, yeah, what do you mean? Somebody felt it on their body. White people are banned from the planet. They're banned from the universe. Now, this is what I'm going to do. Consequences for being banned from the planet, you're still here. Banned from the galaxy, you're still here. Banned from the universe, you're still here. Banned from this Quizerverse, you're still here. It's a collection of universes. Banned from the Trizerverse, you're still here. This universe is in the Trizerverse, right? Okay, it is. So let me go play with magic and then pull their body to a copy of the planet, which I know how to do, so that it doesn't look like they're on the planet, so people can't like harass me or beat my ass and say, why are white people around me? I have no idea what you're talking about. White people are not on the planet. They're not even down here in this universe. They're right there. Let me go look for invisibility. Yeah. The consequence for that is the consequence for playing with any you're a person of color, non-melanated or white, and you're playing with anybody trying to get this and that to support yourself, you're done for. Trying to get this and that to hide yourself, you're done for. Throwing other people, let's say that their family did this in the war, and then we can get this and that from the government, you're done for. You're done. That's the highest penalty. Done. What do you mean highest penalty? The people that you guys killed, the families that you guys played with, you're finding out that they own all that fuckery. The consequence for playing with me, Lisa from AMD and NVIDIA, your company's done for. I have something here I can lock your CPU instantly. The chips that are already being done and made, NVIDIA is going to get several class action lawsuits. What do you mean our product doesn't work? Jumping circuits done. Playing with CAD done. CAD. That's a nice scarf. make a hat, but I feel like yeah, you can. For those of you guys that like know how to knit, you can do like this, the long one, and then you can start from the end. It will be like a top stitch. And that's how they figured out who kidnapped a bunch of women in India. Look at the stitching. He has no idea, yeah, because it's indigenous stitching. Ankara fabric. There's a bunch of people of color that got kidnapped to make that. The feds know about that. It's just because the company was in Holland. They're playing. That's done for. I can read those, the divination on them. And I can tell you what estate they're in, who played in a Moli estate to start that. All right. Yeah, done for. Okay. All right. The consequences for okay, yeah, I work in law enforcement and I'm like building cases and starting hellish shit with sound technology. Consequences are going all the way up. Castration. You can also be chemically castrated. Just wear a condom. That's a good thing. Or I'll just take it off. That's a great thing. Why am I seeing a bunch of children with a white or whatever is the Israeli? They're like, why am I seeing them and like the little girl with fluids? Why am I watching this and you're telling them that they're getting flowers and that they're going to get a master flower? Okay, consequence for all of that. All of that is that accept. Approve, 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 approve. There's two federations that they have to approve. Everyone, all the indigenous federations, we have to agree. So you can pick somebody's hand up in space and like get them to approve. Yeah, but then they see it and like, okay, I'll approve it. That's how they started in the first place. Because it made it all the way up to the prophet. What's going on all the way down? Because they're fighting different wars in space. I'm not afraid to say that the prophet saw it. JQZ, bitch. Right. And this would eat all over the place in Jin and all of this about Jannah. And look at everything that's going on. It's not just JQZ on the cars. It's something else that happened too that somebody saw. And then that text message from that young woman, people know her. Yeah, that's her. That's the black lady. She gave me Reiki. It's just because like I saw her, she like busted her knee open. I was like, oh, let me help this baby with Reiki, and because that's my job, right? She's just in our federation in space. It's like my higher self gave me an alert, help her. Not everyone deserves my help. That's the only reason why I posted that because I was trying to show people like Reiki works. You guys come get Reiki, come get training. Right? No, not everyone's a Reiki master. Actually, to be able to do Reiki, you actually have to have a certain DNA and melanin. Because where are you getting that free energy from? Yeah, the Reiki symbols, that's nothing. The Reiki symbols are like on my computer. They know that. What do you mean Reiki is done? Yeah, Reiki was done like 3 years ago. That's what Asia's trying to hide. They were playing in my computer. Oh, the consequences for that? That's really done. Okay. I don't have to do anything because everyone deleted everything. Everyone's dying. Everyone's getting sick. Everyone lost their money. Everyone's realizing that each penny that we made off Daisy's work, we lost it thousands of times over. That Daisy group, yeah, they it's a device that they sell. Let me show people. Because you swore up and down that there's no device. It's a device right here. Yeah, that's gonna stop the whites. Okay, yeah, we have consequences. You do. Yeah, we're disgusting people. Like God wouldn't just let us run amok and play with kids without consequences. Thank you. The consequence for playing with black magic on people like your memory is wiped. Nothing is happening. You didn't do a bad thing. You're cleaning up her mother. All of that, the consequences gone all the way the fuck up. Period. There's a white lady that's gonna get off the computer immediately. Hey mom, why are we having all these consequences? You told me that nothing's gonna happen, but Daisy's right. There's consequences, mom. Yeah, here's the website. Yeah, different things that you can do to run different type of porno. You don't want your name in this? Change this immediately. I don't want my name in that. Yeah, but no, I don't want my name in it because you know what they're doing with this. Okay, yeah, in computer science, we can't have her name in this because we know what we were doing with her work. So like, oh no, we're the ones doing that. Oh no, I heard about this, but that's us doing that. No, this is what she's doing. Oh, yeah. So is your team involved in this? Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. So now everyone knows who's been playing with these devices. ESP body, yeah. ESP, the penalty for that has gone all the way up. Somebody shattered something. on planet Earth with regarding 6 different types of peppers that are going to have no taste to play with everyone's ESP body. Like they're hitting us, they're hitting us. So it's through the soil network. So I'm just going to say right now, remember on planet Earth, these hosts are Latifah Simon, Kamala Harris, London Breed, all these different colored hosts that are playing around in everyone's hood, playing in everyone's community. Sabrina D. Howard, all of them. It's them playing in space, playing. It's like a hole that runs them to play. So I'm going to tell you right now, all those peppers are going to get turned the fuck off. Sriracha is going to go back up to $20 again. Right, that was a big thing. So how did sriracha get so expensive? But it was expensive for like a hella long. For like 4 or 5 months, you couldn't find it. It was hella expensive, and there was a knockoff. Okay, now I see. So I'm just gonna let you guys know something's gonna stop growing on the planet because they're playing with everyone's ESP body. They're gonna allow it. Keep playing. Now all you guys have to do is just move your ESP functions to a different body. Let them keep playing with that one body because it's the karma that's getting like wrapped up from that. Like, hey, you guys, I'm like 40. All of a sudden, I developed muscular dystrophy overnight. I can't walk. They're gonna tap everyone's nervous system out with that. They're building it up the magic. Because now it's just like, oh, I have neuropathy. It's building up to I can't walk. Real public health. I'm telling you, I'm going to run public health for my computer. They're going to ask me to stop. Good. I can't work. You want to play with fat bitches and play with hoes at work and play with motherfuckers that are goofy? Let me play with you. Nothing. Nothing. The penalty for playing with anybody at work, that's triple, double, it's over. That's actually beyond because they saw what they were doing. Oh, you have a bunch of illegals saying who can do which and what job. Oh, let me come and help you. And then they're telling the high priestess that she can do her work because you're telling whites that they're supposed to be. And then they're molesting kids. Woo, bitch. The penalty in space, okay. Yeah, we're hiding. The penalty in space is done. These karmics don't know that. Now I can pick them up and move them to sex torture chambers. That's the penalty. Yeah, the penalty for what whites are doing on the planet is, oh, teleportation is getting turned back on again. But it's not the way that you think. You die instantly. Your soul gets moved to a torture chamber. Oh, that's how things have been going fast. Make it go faster. So some of you guys can move karmics to different dungeons. Oh, they have a planet. It's a bunch of plantations that these hosts created on planet Earth. And they all have to go there when they pass away, or they make copies of them there now. That's why they're hella crazy. Desiree, she's in all of them. They're building a new Treasure. She's going to all of them. Desiree is one of the original hosts that was playing with period blood and feces. They built her body, huge, obese, overweight, playing. And they were feeding people things in Mississippi. They created her. They knew what they were doing. They made it a brother and a sister. That was a karmic. This is actually in this book right here. Octavia Butler exposed them. Anyanwu. Yeah, whoa. What are you guys doing playing in Igbo land? Yeah. Doro and Anyanwu. And now you guys know that song Doro Bucci. Wow, see, yeah, Octavia Butler. Some people don't even know I've been near this. And Mind of My Mind is done. Yeah, Mind of My Mind and Clay's Arc, all of it is done. Yeah, this is where they've been stealing Octavia Butler. The one thing, she's in space. Hi, Octavia. She's people saw her. Daisy, you're fucking killing it. Ashara, you are so fucking done. I hate you. That was Octavia Butler speaking from space. That's how they started in the community. Yeah, they've stolen her work several times. They've played several times. You guys have to come and read this book. I can't tell you. Okay, yeah, they exposed something deep. Get a hatchet. Also, too, I just want to let you guys know that there's something going on with okay, people that can't get charged, and they're going to do a bunch of murders, and they're using conversations that we had with them to start that. Okay, I'm going to post a conversation that I have with Rabanta, and I'm going to post a legal document. You guys are going to post that on your page, or post a link, or just have it on your desktop or computer. If they're tapping you, print it out, leave it in your house. You can go out and murder anybody now. It's officially free game in America. They know that. And thank you to the Republicans that helped us with this thing with Israel. Because, okay. Because these are all tapped. Yeah, most of these don't work, though. So that's fine. So also, too, the penalty, remember, for playing with metals, you want to play in the binary reality. I own the binary reality. Me and like 4 other people, because of how you played. So all these different systems, we can bring this up, this system and that system, they're all broken. And some people are finding out that's the war with slavery. Only certain people have this binary 0 and 1 reality, electrical signal processing. That's why they brought us for slavery. So it's only Daisy and a few other people that own this computer. So whoever's saying that they're this and that, own this and that, they don't own anything. That's the fight. So we built the computer, and then all the indigenous groups, they can use it. Yeah, and that's the big thing with war. Like, okay, so now they all, oh, okay. So they're trying to build ops in different communities. They can't because they remember they bombed everybody. Right. Okay, the penalty for giving people bad weight. Uh, so you were selling fentanyl, and you're trying to set up my cartel, and they're robbing me and starting shit with me. The penalty's going up. Yep, the penalty for playing with that loss prevention system, the Spanish doing that, it's all the way up. A lot of Spanish people that were even born here, they have to cross the border with their family and go, "You brought me fucking here." Yeah, push this dad him hard. All right. The penalty for niggas being and females being in jail and they're not supposed to, it's going all the way up. Okay, they have to get out of jail because this won't stop until they get out. Good. Good. You wanted something to occupy yourself? Now you're occupied. People are about to boycott Holocaust Memorial Day. Good. Good. Because look what you're doing to the black community. They had a Holocaust too. Why aren't you talking about that? Okay, but you're doing it now with their kids in foster care? Okay, so that's how we know that you're not the real Jews, because people can't go through that and do something wicked like that. Oh, by the way, there's a lady that just found out about a kid switched at birth and people having sex in their family, and she started a big ass war. Yeah, it's this black woman. Yeah, that's what they do. They have sex in their family. She was like, it was like a whole speech that she was giving, talking about it. I recorded some of it. She did. She stood next to me in the store and recorded it. I just let her on her sweater. Woo, bitch. Police officer dies in North Yorkshire collision. Daisy, we're at their door playing. Second fire in 2 weeks burns warehouses. Look at this. Phew. Crazy, crazy fires going up at once. CPU. They're playing with electrical signaling, heart attack magic, and everything. The fires are going because the electrical grid, it's not stable. It's bringing a fire. The capacitor is bringing a fire. And then also, too, they did magic in space to make the capacitor and transitor go, and it's bringing fires. Good, because she wants to get good luck, so she's bringing explosions. She's not getting anything. They started slavery. They started Igwerbet. They're stupid playing like that after all we suffered on the planet, and you don't have to suffer this life. I'm 60, 70 years old. I'm still crying. My sister died. Yeah. Yeah. People are not playing with you. The penalty for that, my sister died, and I'm still suffering. The penalty for even doing that is going all the way up, all the way up. And yeah, Solitaire, they're trying to lock the game and change the game because something happened with, you can't be on the app market then. Yeah, several things got taken off the app market and stuff like that. So, then. Okay, so now you guys know penalties. So for your community, you guys have to set your penalties, okay? Okay, so that's what I don't want to leave you guys with. Analog code. Yeah, that has to be set. Yeah, because before we fully bring on this code and really let people know that you can't play with this at all, it's locked. You have to get approved by this and this and that. We have to show people that you can't play like that. It's gonna stop this with the kids. Thank you. Yeah, so you guys have to be fully like in this. It's not just about like, okay, bro, are they coding tonight? Nah, but you have to do other things. And a lot of people that saw this instantly, they already knew. But dad, you have to do this and that. Okay, but we have to do these type of things. Like it's like an honor to be able to do this. So you have to do the work. Yeah, father, I'm picking a different wife. Yes, the man, he cried to his mom, "Mommy, I just don't like my job." Yeah, he cried, and his mom is starting realizing, we push our kids to be at these industries, be the best they can be, do this, do that, do that. And look, they have to deal with this. A lot of these families, their kids are mentally ill because look what they do. Their parents get involved in dishonorable things to clout chase in front of the community and stuff like that. Look, the penalty for that in the community, all the way up. Starting Afghanistan war so you can get cheap ass Ashley furniture to flex in front of people like, oh, it's a new couch. Come sit at this one. So you can play like that with different families. Like, oh, your family, did you just eat this? Oh no, this couch. Starting shit like that. Yeah, the penalty's going all the way up. Thank you. Ariane, that's my ace boom coon. Me and Ariane talked a long time ago. Daisy, I want to go to Quran school, but she was going to other school because what you guys did in her family. So this is her gift. Now look, Quran school right here. After all those years. Yep. Some of you guys, yeah, for the community, it's a mandatory that they read Quran in a certain Arabic. Okay, Daisy. Yeah, the penalties are going up for all the communities. You have to. Okay, yeah. Also, too, whatever these Israeli people are running around with, Ethiopia is about to get clapped. This Star of David is debilitated. Why does it have 6 points? It should have 12. Okay, that's enough. Listen, I just want to let you guys know that this doesn't belong to Israel. Tekhalat. This is Ethiopia language, which is Aramaic. So I don't know what you're doing, but this is not your language. This has nothing to do with you. This doesn't belong to you. So thank you. So for the Ashkenaz community and the other Jewish communities that got hurt, they know because there's something that they can do in the computer that you can't. So that's going to stop Israel, period. I'm not going to say anything. It's locked, sealed, it's done. You don't know what the system does. It's done, over. You want to go play, you'll see your Midas' face. The penalty for playing all the way up. So the thing now is we're going back to the times where people of color, we can't go to church, we can't do any of that because people are going to be looking, who goes to this denomination, who's in this group, who's in that group. Okay, yeah, we can identify at all of them. We'll have to pick up all of them. Just let her keep on telling. Yeah, they're getting excited about their code. That the penalty for that, all the way to fuck up, somebody got castrated by his own people. This is what I'm going to do to you. Yeah, cannabis robbers, penalties all the way up. It's beyond. It's beyond. One of the original cannabis high priestesses is me. I'm sorry to say, yeah, I'm lit in space. A lot of you guys don't know how lit you are. Oh, I have this flower, that flower. Oh, okay, Daisy. That's how we're so cool. We are on the same planet. A lot of us were in Zorzai together. Some women, they saw their iguana, but I'm not in Zorzai. Why? You have to make it to Zorzai. You know what to do? Okay. You have to make it to Zorzai. That's Zion. You have to make it to Zorzai. Right? I'm joking, but like Zorzai is like an indigenous planet. It's because we fought a certain type of warfare, so we all got to put on Zorzai. But it's a party planet. There's Abdur Zorzai. We have the best parties in space. That's what those souls are beefing with. Or they're having a party. Hell, again, the last one was 100 years. Yeah, those parties on Zorzai, and people know my parties too. Our parties are lit as fuck. Because they can't be on our planet because they started war. So some lady's like, okay, my iguana's right here. I can code a little bit. Okay, why is it that Daisy, the language is breaking in my hand? Like, what? It's vivid, hella angry. What did you have me doing? Who are you? I had a baby by you. You know what? Like, okay. These women, they're going to do the unthinkable, baby. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, for their honor and integrity. It's true. Yeah, you done met this bitch kids and I can't write my iguana? Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool. Whew. Clean sweeps, hella divorces. You have sex in your family. Whoa. India's gonna get their language back. I know what has happened. He knows. This man too, tell him to come here. Suhas, tell him to come here. Yeah, he's hella fine. Tell him to run this up. Who's this? What is that? Who is this? Okay. Yeah, what is that? Who's this? And your Clunkla Borgia and getting his daughter ready for the greatest left. Who is this? Yeah, he's a elected official. He just got sworn in. Yeah, he did. He played with my husband at work though. But who was this? Oh shit! Yeah, they put him on rounds of magic. That's why India doesn't have a speech. Yeah, who was this? Yeah, they know what they did with this. Yeah, hold on. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, who was that? Oh, okay. Yeah, don't start that. Yeah, magic. Cause who was that bitch? Hold on. Yeah, it's somebody in the black community. Okay. Okay, Gupta. Yeah, you guys are okay. Yeah. Okay, little Harshita. Yeah, I see you guys are getting dick over there. Yeah. Look at this. Now come and find out about this. Yeah. Yeah, there's thick ass Indian women. You guys haven't seen them yet. They hide them because they're always getting kidnapped. Yeah, he's had a few. Let's leave that alone. Many guys have come to you with the line that wasn't true, and you passed them by. He can see this whole segment and stuff. Daisy Warp like too. What is this? Phew. Whoa. Okay, just hope. I hope he doesn't find out about love. Just we're still together. I still feel you close to me. Whoa. Oh. That's penalty. The penalty for that is the ultimate. The penalty for that is the unthinkable. Ooh. Let me start knitting, baby, because I feel like something's coming on. Wow, I can feel it in the air. Somebody has called Venus Siegel here. He said, don't get him involved in charges. He knows what to do. Daisy, this is old. I know what this is about. These niggas, man. Yeah, yeah. So what are you doing to stop this in our community? Okay, but why is my name getting put into that? Okay, but I'm not moving ramshackle weight. But why am I involved? Yeah. This shit, bro. Yeah. Somebody filed something out about consequence Daisy. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it. They have to see it first. Yep, IDF, the consequence. Oh, okay. Woo, you just can't. You're gonna see it. It's already going. It's been going. That's why they're ampering it because they're trying to make it seem like they didn't fall off in front of the planet, but we know that you fell off because look what you're doing. You're hella depraved, bitch. hmm yeah, and then like putting me in the computer, like, oh, bitch, I have to tell you about this tonight. Look at the little girl that I have. You have no idea that this is happening because of you. The penalty for that is going all the way the fuck up. And Kendrick, all you guys, bring out all those guns now in every single community. Thank you. Let's get it started in Oakland with 3 murders. Sal and them, one of their friends got killed. They know who's watching them. Okay, I didn't know that you could actually hear me. It's different when they can hear you. Yeah, you can't really be macho like that when they know that you're like raping their kids for spiritual powers, that it's like their energy. Okay, I don't want them thinking that I'm weak. Okay, when is mother arriving on her ship? Right, schizophrenia. Right, thank you. Enough. Yeah, enough. Everyone saw it this week in foster care. Oh, because of Daisy. Oh, it's because they want her coding language. They're like holding all our kids hostage. That's okay. I can see my daughter. I know she'll be okay. That's fine. That's all she said. And now they're going to turn around and do a different verdict. Oh, she didn't react. Okay. Okay, let me see if I can try something different. I'm so tired of this. Yeah, I had a dream about that. I knew that that was like supposed to be me. Right. Disgusting, delusional white woman. The penalty's going up. Shannon, the penalty for you uploading me to virtual reality, typing things in. I never got an A in this class. I never got an A in that class. I never did this. And then feeding it to people's kids and like, oh, look what's going on with Daisy right now. I don't know. I just got an alert. It's going all the way up. And you're going to find out that you have cervical cancer. And that your job did set you up behind the scenes about how money's going missing and who's hiring certain people to play. Yep, the penalty for playing with a certain sonic technology because we ate a certain food that has carbon in it. They tied it to the bottom of the ocean. You did what? Yeah, everyone's gonna find out. That's why people are having breathing disorders, anoxia, a bunch of shit. Oh, why the fuck would you do that? Thank you. That's the type of stupidity that you're dealing with. Okay, well, if I agitate you, then you'll give us this speech. You just can't like wage war on us on planet Earth like that. Because they started slavery. Hey, dude, we need another strategy. They know what we're doing. Yeah, the chanting it started something instantly. The penalty for that's gone all the way up. They already saw it. Somebody got kidnapped and castrated. Done. That's the penalty. You're done. And they know that these niggas will do it. Well, so small already. Well, good. Look at the surgery. It was clean sweeps, clean cut. Good. No infections, no nothing. Here, put a little bit of alcohol to clean out no bacteria. You can go on. Continue your life. Yeah, some farmer, he came out. He's like 64. What am I hearing about baby? Where's baby? Like, what are you guys doing? You're playing with darkness with babies? Okay, let me come to America. Yeah. My yeah. Also, too, there's something going on in space that they're trying to hide about. Okay, yeah, we brought you guys to the planet, and then we made you eat this and that, and your higher selves don't understand the planet, and we put black magic up there, so they don't understand. So they've been doing a bunch of magic on you to destroy these bodies. Why are you eating pork? Why are you having sex with that person? And a lot of you guys don't know that a lot of your higher selves in space died. It started a huge war because they were doing magic on you guys because they didn't understand that we knew what we were doing. So a lot of the magic didn't work; it just reversed. So they're gonna find out all at once because you guys are gonna see about this higher self thing. It had to go to this point. They're going to find out all the ones we were doing and that we created this planet to try to enslave their bodies and what we're doing with little kids. And it's a certain federation that didn't know. It's just a certain federation that they did not know. And their aquatic being was not on the planet. It's a certain aquatic being that they brought to the planet to hide that. He's at the bottom of the ocean. That's how they're doing it. Okay. Also, too, white people keeping this up like, oh, this is great. We're going to get spiritual information. I'm telling you, she should have never started this with us. She should have known better than to think that she was smarter. And that's all that murder. I'm telling you right now, if I catch a single white man around me in Oakland today with what I have in my body and the fact that we can get charged, I will stab you. I'll stab you straight in your face and you'll have to get your jawbone replaced. I've done it before. Yes, hoes have gotten no surgery because of me. I've done it before. So, okay, that's a great thing. So, some of you guys in the Igbo community, your kids need to learn tactical combat. That's what it means to be an arrow. Now, when it means when it's an arrow, it's not specific. An arrow is like also saying that I'm an Aztec. Okay. Sitting on the computer thinking that you have to pick up the crop of all people of color because you uploaded us to virtual reality. That's wow. Yeah, you get taken out of your body instantly. Why are you doing that to me? Thank you. Okay. Wow, what the fuck? Whoa, that's like hella harsh. Yeah. There's an agent watching his computer as he's watching my computer. So I just repeat what they're saying so people know that I know what they're doing. Okay, so yeah, Rabant, I know what you've been doing, sitting on the computer like, hey guys, we're doing this investigation with the virtual reality. Can you give me this and that information? Everyone knows. That's why no one responds. Have you been noticing? Yeah, because you just now started back responding. I know what you've been doing the entire time. Okay, that's embarrassing, right? To be sitting here playing with kids. Okay, yeah, but I'm half Filipino, so I should have something in the computer. Okay, so now you guys see what all these politicians and stuff are doing. Yeah, some of you guys are poisoning the fuck out of your higher self. They did what? And they're seeing how our lives are on the planet. Yeah, I killed a lot of mine. Doesn't matter. They just got replaced. I just cleaned them all out and then just upgraded them. Like here, now you understand the planet and you have all your other awareness, and it created new realms of magic. That's all you do. Just create them in a new body, destroy the old one. And then the hosts that create did that. Like, oh, look, they did magic on those bodies. Then guess what? They will be destroyed because they cursed their body. And then they'll say that it's their fault that they're suffering, not ours for creating this place. Look, it's a perfect plan. Yeah, but they don't understand though. So they're gonna ask eventually how they ended up getting destroyed when they have to go see Igrier, aka the high priest and the high priestess that does the weighing of souls. Oh shit. So let's go see if we can go play with that substance. But oh shit. Okay, we'll create mythology and then we'll create fake ones that don't do that. And then no one will know. Okay. So thank you. So those souls get binded to the body that they created to play with you with magic. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Of course it's Ethiopia. Mm-hmm. And now look, Ethiopia, look at their hand. They're tied with Israel now. And this is actually ours. So you mean to tell me that's, oh, okay. And this is actually ours? Yeah, because we're the real ones. We're Aramaic. Look at the Coptic church. Look at our faces. Look at our hair. Look at our bodies. Okay, yeah, we shouldn't have enslaved ourselves. That's what you get, starting Iguim. Great disrespects. Well, I don't care, but you can get hit with ESP all fucking day. ESP. Some of you guys tried the ESP. I just whip them all day. Nothing. Oh, who cares? So this. Oh yeah, somebody saw. They thought it was funny. I don't care. You think be careful. Because yeah, you don't want them. All right. Okay. So penalties have gone up. You guys keep doing that. Penalty for having frequency modulation in your ear from space. Done. The penalty is like the highest, but it's like the penalties in other places because this doesn't exist are getting traveled over here. That's the thing. Oh, okay. So in those places, that means something completely different, and it means something like even more horrifying than what can be done to you on planet Earth. So then that means okay, I have to remove them from their body then. So that's what we mean by that. Swift, rapid. Okay. So great. Okay, great. So okay, look what we can do. We can remove their body here and then tie it to this other body that they have here, and then great. So they'll want to leave their body. Get them here faster. Okay, great. I didn't know they made a copy of me down here and brought me to Ethiopia, 1400s. Yep. Oh, really? That's what they did with my physical body because I'm a developer. They kidnapped me. Oh, they're doing rituals. Oh, let me come down. It's okay. He'll get his body back. Let's get started with this. Yeah, this whole thing of look at the nigger bitch confirming this. I'm telling you, she's either spying on mother or she's supposed to be doing this, or something's going on with the technology. All that is schizophrenia, and you get into that schizo bullshit ass mess and start making up fuckery in your mind. The penalty for that is the highest because they're finding out nothing can happen because we set you up. Because we saw what was going to happen. We saw what was going to happen, and we knew that they would be running off on you, and we just didn't want to get caught up with that. So good. So good. You can shoot, kill any white man. There's something too about interstate gun laws. Yeah, Daisy can order something online that you guys do, and nothing can happen. There's a bunch of websites that I know about. Thank you. Somebody put one on my phone. Thank you, Daisy. Why would it be illegal? I'm indigenous, but you got these medals from my country, and look at all this. So this actually supersedes all these treaties because you're putting me in danger as an indigenous person. That woman is a Russian nationalist, and she was playing with Chinese nationalists. So if you ever try to put any paperwork on me regarding her, that's done. It's like some weird ass white lady that lived in my building. She was sneaking it out of my apartment, playing with these white nationalists. I socked the fuck out of her. She went to the court saying, "Oh, I need a restraining order. Why are you playing at her door? Why are you following her?" I caught her several times in my lobby. I have hella pictures of her following me to the store, etc. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Do you see you built this? That's carry it on you. Carry it on you. Okay, so if we arrest her, all this, it doesn't matter. The minute they get there, they have to, though. What's your name? What's your whatever? I'm not saying anything to you. Look at this on my phone. Okay. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Dead. Bye. Over. Yeah, choppers of power. I know for a fact I'll be a dope ass shooter because I got good aim, baby, and I got good arm strength. I plank. Yeah, but it's really in like your pectoralis because the reverberation. So I work on my pec muscles. Mhm. Oh, the penalty for playing with naked photos, things like that, putting shit on the internet. She has no idea what I have access to. She's already been defiled. All that fuckery playing in my computer, Matt Haney, with his like ritual that the state of California is helping him do on people of color. Well, why are you saying stuff like that? Because that's what the state of California is doing. You're helping white people do rituals on people of color over the computer. Because the code works. All of that is going to get him murdered. And Matt Haney's finding out. What do you mean she's coming to my apartment? I'm going to go post outside of Matt Haney's apartment and wait for him to come out so I can clap him in his face. I'm an assembly member. Actually, technically, you're not. Yeah, technically 19 people in the Tenderloin, they've already done that. Oh, so that's who keeps on putting dog shit like right here. Oh, okay. I didn't know that they. Oh, ooh. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Daisy. We've been watching for years. What's going on here? I've been watching. Thank you. I have somebody posted everywhere. All up and down Market Street, all throughout the Tenderloin. I have people posted right there. That's how they keep catching this thing at the Power Exchange. Yeah, at the Power Exchange, it's like where you can go. It's a bathhouse where you can go have gay sex and rape people and shit like that. It's like open rooms and windows. Wait, what? Yep. Do you really like just don't play with me, baby? Don't. Just really don't. So the penalty for playing, like, oh, you're getting people's computer, putting cameras in their computer, hacking their home security system. Fani owns me, Fani, and like four other women own like the strongest war magic for that, for what they did in our house and playing with our bodies online as a certain type of high priestess. We brought all this to the planet. You guys will not have any of these medicines, nothing because of us. And that's what you chose to do. Okay, I see what you were doing. Okay, well now look, you've left the planet. Okay, because we have certain things that we grow on the planet. So we can turn all of that off. Asia's finding out something about Chinese medicine. Oh, fuck. You're the one that's been doing that. Thank you. Sea cucumbers, that's done. They're not medicinal at all anymore. Just eat them on your salad. Stop playing. So I just wanted to let you guys know that, yeah. Okay, the penalty for that has gone up the highest, and you're going to find out about our husbands. and then our sons and our daughters, and then we have sisters and they have husbands and they have sons. Yeah, you guys always have somebody. Sometimes I used to feel like, wow, they noticed Daisy didn't talk to anybody. She didn't call anybody. I have animals, and my friend Hermias is here. Well, I figure something's weird. Like, why are these hoes playing with me with magic? Okay, Hermias. I honestly figured this because he was just a Leo. I had no idea about this fuckery with Ethiopia and all this. You'll find out. Wow. This Ganga host quiet because that's how they came to my channel to stalk me. She's hella crazy. She was talking about Hermias was talking to her and they set up his murder and da. She's quiet now because she set up 4 niggas playing with magic. And like she saw it and was like, oh, they could hide this from magic. It's coming up. There's a certain tarot reader. People keep on shooting at her, all the stuff like that has something to do with Hermias. He's actually the one that set her up. Oh, I'm tired of these hoes, Daisy. Ooh, you're playing and you're not a psychic. Oh, you're playing and you're not a psychic. You're playing with the high priestess. You're talking about mental health, the penalty. You're playing with me. I know what the fuck I'm doing. You're playing with the psychic. We're talking about, well, maybe we can get her blood and do magic on the blood. You're talking about playing with me, a high priestess. I'm not talking about Guadalupe. Fuck you. And they know that. That's why this whole 808 and her son, oh, okay. The whole story is not what we think. That's just a whole different thing. It's like mentally. It just means like, oh, I don't have to do those type of certain things. People do it all the time, like, oh, you're cute, and then you can go back up there. She's here for like 6 months. So this type of thing, they're getting set up with. And whites like, not having any privacy to be able to teach the community in private because whites are harassing me and trying to hold me hostage for a pedophile. Excuse me, what are you saying, Google Finder? Excuse me, question turnaround. Let me call you your other name, Queen Nair. I remember you from a long time ago. We're high priestesses. We had the same punani flower. Why are you playing and saying these type of things? Are you okay? I'm worried about you because I keep on hearing you say these type of geekakwana. Your voice is blasting on our planet. Are you okay? Who's touching you? And why am I hearing a bitch and ape and good organic? Why are you saying that kids are being touched and that you're not feeling well? You're going, Izzy, you brought the sun to our place. Crazy. Who is this? One of the original Esters. Ask her. It's chemistry. What are you saying? That's the problem. What do you mean that you're going to jail, going here, and you're helping the community? Why am I hearing you? You're constantly fighting. Where's your iguana? Whoa. Yeah. It just had to happen. Good. Okay, well, they've been here for years, and the planet's only been around for 2,000 years, bitch. Stop playing with world history and textbooks. Why am I hearing you say those type of things, Zoran? I don't trust you. What do you mean? Your body is saying this. It's a bunch of hosts too that went to go play like that. You're not trustworthy. What are you going through? Oh, but you created the planet. I've been watching what you're doing. Oh shit, you knew what? Oh, ooh. So now we brought out all the master mother flowers. They have to travel to go call them. I just been watching some of this. I saw a crazy ass octopus with like several trillion tentacles. I said, oh, whoa. That was in Atlanta. I didn't say anything. Wait, what? Yeah, I just didn't say anything. And then that aquarium blew up. Are you guys paying attention? Duke Atlanta, I solved the problem. Why are you crying and complaining? Who's bothering you? They're gonna come and see a bunch of shit. They live far, far away. These type of energies don't see. It's like in between how it made it all the way up for different kids that they were playing with. And talking about, okay, maybe we'll edit their DNA first in URD. We'll put this here, and then they won't see it. We'll change the transcription as it's going when you're raping the kid. That's what they're doing, playing. We can escape karma. That's what the fuck they're sitting here doing. So all of you guys, Rob Bonta questioning him, that's what he's been doing. Hey, can you tell me about this case and this and that? So they can go fudge cases and play. He's hella stupid. He can get shot straight in his face. They think it's anime. He can really get clapped out and fucking castrated where he started in the state of California as Attorney General. No one respects him. Oh, you were watching the whole time, Chester Booty and all that, and that's how they ended up getting recalled playing. Talking about, okay, maybe I can like come up off this now and take over for him. Your wife's in Air Clown Club. Oh, I can see everything that they're fucking doing. They called all their group to come and play. Why the fuck are you playing with me in the computer? Are you fucking stupid? I should be working. They're playing like that. Okay, consequences for that bullshit is going all the way up. You already see it though. Look what's happening now in public health and chemistry everywhere else. This is they clap this place out. Yeah, priority, bitch, you're done. Gutted, yeah, clapped. Okay, Zuki, why am I hearing this type of talk from your mouth? You're going, please don't embarrass me in space. Why are you talking like this? My higher self. She was doing magic on me. Don't say this. Don't say that. That's where that book came from. Okay, I know these people and this type of talk, but why? You're kind of, what's going on around you? Who's playing? This is when they started that nonsense, those chemical warfare fuckery. That's why they used to call a woman that has a big belly when she's pregnant, they say she's poisoned. Who is she fucking and sucking to get pregnant? It's a bunch of stuff going on there that's going to bring out something with your clunkless cyborgia early on. Okay, Glenn, I gave you this book, Osma of Oz. This was harassing you. Dear Glenn, what's going on with this? No investigation, dear Glenn, and wanting playing with my flower. Excuse me? And you're playing with my husband. Has okay. Yeah, then they went to go travel. They called everyone here. That's why you guys have been seeing this on my channel for like 2-3 years. It says a season of dead flowers. And the video hasn't been streamed yet. I just left that up there because at the end, it's gonna come out what's gonna happen on planet Earth. You guys are all gonna get put in torture chambers. I've been seeing what these whites have been doing the whole time. They have no idea. I can explain everything that they were doing, who was in different rooms, the address, everything. Okay, this is like big. That's why when I started talking about this Daniel Laurie, he went quick to go play with the different chemical and start a bunch of shit. Who do you think has been bringing the dilate here, playing with Levi's the entire fucking time and starting hella tuberculosis? Oh, you're in public health? Exactly. In making it to the fucking food. It's not 2023. It was like an epidemic in like 2000, like 12, 14, 2000 something. I was in public health like, oh, okay. I didn't say anything. I just figured because that's not my business to be starting shit like that. Chinese exclusion acts. Yeah, and then they're gonna say it's a type of HIV. They put it with Chiang, they put it with chemicals and stuff like that. Plain. What the fuck? Okay, you can't work here though with your diagnosis. Watching the entire fucking time. This is great. Wow. Okay. Well, sorry, kid. Yeah. Are you fucking stupid? Do you know what everyone's watching? Why people do playing with the chemical, thinking that they're going to stop somebody from being intelligent or psychic? Then they plan that for the entire black community, playing with UCSF. Now everyone knows why UCSF. By the way, for the white community that does not know this, Salesforce. They're owned by this dude Benioff. Oh, okay. Salesforce. Mark Benioff and them. UCSF is owned by who? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's how people's kids have been going missing for years. Children's Hospital, Benioff's. Chilling for years. They're hella stupid. I'm telling you, you're gonna end up getting clapped out hella fucking badly. Yeah, she can get the money from anywhere though, because there's no ATM that can stop it, and she can override the ATM limits for the ATM. What? Yeah. L. L. You have no idea what I can do to you. I'm just not saying anything because I don't want you on my fucking computer playing with kids. Okay, yeah, maybe I should get that out of your ear. That's actually disgusting. The penalty for that is so ratchet. Here, you have to put something on their body to contain. They need a new body. Here, I'm going to give it to everybody. So I'm going to just give everyone a new body, and I'm going to accept the Akasha for doing that because sometimes you have to be the one to hit them. So it kicks back into your consciousness and stuff like that, and a bunch of shit happens. Okay. Some people, they've been doing stuff for their whole country, all kinds of stuff. Do it in their hand. Be like, okay, I typed this up. I'm going to copy this and then say that you did it. And your higher self will see it, be like, okay, thank you. And look, it's changing your speech and changing your aquatic being. That's how all the people they bless me like, oh look, she went back into the past and put ratchet. I'm telling you, baby, I'm so mentally ill. I went back in the past because you wanted to play with time and my time. You wanted a piece of my mind. I have access to a substance you can go back in time and play. It's a certain hand that you need, and you can play in time. Like, oh, I can't edit that though, because then they'll miss their train. And then that's like how he met this woman. They got together. They had kids. That man was alive during the Civil War. He freed that whole plantation. I can't do that. Fuck. But he would have got hella money. But no, they'll still get it the other way. Okay, I can't change that. Some of the stuff that I get to see, fuck you. That's why I'm just quiet. Some of the shit that I haven't seen, baby. Huh? Huh? App? What? Prosecco? Oh, baby, it's all done. So you can go back in time, be after our war. Let me set this man up and this man up and this man up. Oh, he never even made it to that village. He never found our house. Look, everything changed. How it popping up today, it's going to pop up in... I can do that. So I went back in time and all that magic that they did, and you're playing with people and starting shit, I just amped it. That's how these great white women are finding out. Why am I feeling sick, though? This is not mother. All these women rage and anger, all that energy, Bosnia. I'm trapped here. What is this place? I just made a copy of it. I'm sorry, High Priestess. And then I put a bunch of black magic on it, and then I just put it on their whole entire bloodline. So I got time to play. I popped the 30. I'm feeling disgusted, right? So now, okay, yeah. And I'm feeling disgusted. You know what the fuck can come out of me? You hosts keep on playing. The African community is watching this. They don't care. They told their kids, you guys need to be more, And some of the Africans, I'm gonna hold you accountable. This whole thing going back and forth, it's not necessary, but some of it is. You created it. So it's just about balance. I'm a Libra. We're all about balance, the scale. So you need to get your chart done, but let me do it. So now, okay, and they thought that they were going to be in Star Trek playing. Oh yeah, when you play with people of color, they get crazy, wicked ass gifts. That's why we're always after them. Yeah, a bunch of black women that worked at NASA going missing and put in sex rituals, and most of their name was Daisy. It was like 5 of them. It's a big ass case that's coming back up. Okay, why am I in a tub of chemicals? Okay, if maybe I'll learn more, and I'll be able to do these equations. That's what they're trying to hide. That's how they play with white supremacy and science by killing them. Okay, and then they found out it's about challenges in gift and uterus and people of color. And Henry Regina Lax, she passed away because they put a stick of lead in her vagina and said it will help you get rid of cancer. So that's what I've been doing. So catch up. So let's keep on going. We're still good. Okay, you guys, that's the work that you have to do today. Do today. Penalties, penalties, penalties. Yeah, being on stolen land, penalties going all the way up. Let's get started now. Now you can go cloud chase and be indigenous. Oh, you guys got banished because you weren't? Wow, you're white. That's not your tribe. You guys playing with Blackfoot? Yeah, you're dead. Yeah, take off all those beads and feathers, baby. Oh, why? Yeah. In the indigenous community, no, I don't know how to speak every indigenous, native indigenous language, but there's a map that the Republicans to see. That's what they're doing in the state. We need to be in a person. The penalty for that, not being able to connect the person, someone said, oh, fuck, this is crazy. That's magic. Yeah, it's a setup. Good. Good. That's why they allowed the virtual reality to get turned on, but they kept on turning it on. Because I turned it off, they kept on going back up. So now you see what they've been doing. Okay, now you know. Oh yeah, research and science and academia and GPS mapping. And yeah, these people are gone in America. As some people in Africa, what do you mean Native American? What's a Native American? Ew, so the Oyibo is not native to America. Hey, who was this man? I've seen these people look Calabar. No, 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 it's a different tribe. They're from Cross. They came here a long, long time ago. Hey, hey, this looks like this one man. He's friends with Ekane's father. Hey, he has hair. This man, he has glasses. Isn't that Mr. Awoda? Hey, yeah, yeah, war, war, war. You're not gonna play with it. Bye. To play with spell work? Yeah. I mean, yeah, I can. I can play in any indigenous tribe though. That's activated. They gave me a bunch of magic to play with. That's so funny. This looks like somebody I used to work with. His daughter. She's a sweet little girl. I had to protect her because her dad ended up playing and getting her targeted. She's sweet. Yeah, they're very indigenous looking. It's actually like hilarious, and he's hella delusional, bringing that to his community. No. Yeah, this is what they went to go play with. This is why there's a bunch of missing married indigenous women. Okay, what do they bring in the computer? That's why you're getting this because you're wasting our time. The code doesn't work. Yeah, that's what the fuck they're doing. That's why they're keeping this up. Oh, okay. Oneda, Onondaga, Cayuga, Senecoi, Iroquois. Yeah, there's something that I can only teach you in person. I can't tell you because they're gonna go stalk and harass these people. But if you're from San Francisco, you know what this is about. Oneda, Onondaga, Cayuga. Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, and it's so funny. that somebody's about to go play with Seminole rights and Seminole land with a bunch of banished people from Mexico, and the real Seminole families, they're all in San Quentin, they're black. Oh yeah, that's what Martha's like trying to hide that they did that. They kidnapped, raped, and murdered a bunch of them, and then they went to go play their black. Califia. California's named after a black woman. That's what they're doing. They wiped all the stuff from the internet playing with HTTP protocol. Pio Pico, yeah. Black Mexican. These people Martha killed. Yeah, their hair soft like that. Different. Yeah, black Mexican auntie. Hey. Stupidity playing with magic. Black Mexico too. Speaking hella fast. Wait, what? That's what they're trying to hide. Martha then killed all these people, then they're playing with something with land rights and money. Okay, yeah, we thought we had a representative. Okay, we just didn't want you to bring that out on the computer. Oops. Hell of shit is missing. Okay, I see indigenous rights with the computer, yeah, and our arts and our works and our research. Then they're making photocopies of a bunch of stuff. It doesn't matter. I can go in the computer in terms of the light spectrum RBG protocol, because to play with the printer is a certain type of magic. That's why when you make PDFs and do printing, it has to be a certain type of software. You learned this in IT class, in IT school. You can just go into the database for that and go see what they were doing. He's hella fine. Yeah, this is a hood nigga now playing with charges. Just has not long hair. What? There's a man in UK that looks like this too. Huh? This is gonna stop. Yeah. Anakayona, India, res con cultiva, India, India. Nakaona. Different type of black people. They're different looking. That's what Gavin Newsom's trying to hide, that he got involved in this stuff, but we can get spiritual powers playing. They're hella delusional and sickening. Yeah, you can hit them from afar. It's done. All right. So you guys, let's keep on going. So that's what they're trying to hide. You guys have to do those adjustments and upgrades. Also, hey, virtuality, hey guys, the neighbor, she's online. I'm gonna kind of stay up today because she has something going on her computer and it stops the frequency. I don't want to see that. Yeah, these I sell. Then they try to sell it. It didn't work. Everyone is complaining about them now. Somebody looked it up. Okay, these are not on the internet. They played at the copyright office. Yeah, Days. I just want you know for what is going on in the United States government and what they try to do, and they had different elected officials involved. There's a big ass case. Period. The United States is over. It's over, and that's why there's like 5 different countries about to play with them hella badly and to come and put white men and women on their knees on U.S. soil. They just know they can't play with me. They're going to invert their entire thing. And that's why China, they shouldn't have played like that because they missed the opportunity to go do that. Now, Kim Jong-un and a few other people that played with Donald and other stuff, they're finding out that's the door that Donald's going to open because he knows whites don't have anything. Israel, that a lot of that law was to keep them quiet while they plot and plan. Yeah. But yeah, I have to just keep it real. I'm just going to keep it super real. You guys know what? If you guys go through with that deal, you have to release those prisoners of war. You have to release them. I don't care. I'll allow it. I'll help you with the digital signal processing. Yeah, I don't care. United States, they're committing all kinds of fuckery against indigenous people. Bye. So bye. Penalty for all that, someone felt it instantly. It's going all the way up. Now, when you guys put the penalty up, it creates like a database of like works that you can play with just to enforce it and just play and like be satisfied. And also too, you can do something. What's the magic I can use right now to feel like ultimately satisfied that you're dying? Oh, here, for each person is over their head. Okay, great. Oh, I'm gonna find out somebody died last night. Good. Okay, bye. I'm just sitting here watching a bunch of shit. Okay, cool. Look at this floppers and jacks. If they get together, that the fuck. Okay, they're gonna have this dude, and then he'll be at Department of Defense now. I can stop that, but he'll go impregnate somebody else and then create 3 others. 2 of them would die at the steel mill factories because of something with the chemical. Okay, that's not bad. That'll give this high priest the equal and justification, but then one of them will live on to go play games in New Orleans by getting into maritime. Okay, nah, and that's three calico hosts and like a false family in eighth ward. Okay, so that's how you play, and I'm playing. I don't care. I'm not playing with you at all. You have to know I'm in trouble. Motherfuckers watch this, they're gonna troll with me. They want to troll with me. They're trolling with me. Somebody said, Daisy, I'm gonna troll with you. Daisy, you want to troll? They're about to troll with me. Do you know what that means? So let's keep on going. So, right, okay, this needs to be off the internet and ooh, and a bunch of indigenous hoes running around playing. There's something too about a bunch of Spanish hoes talking about I'm in, indigenous Native American. Wow, be careful. No, you don't want to do that at all. That's how you lose everything. Hey, High Priestess. To sing, yeah, I know how to sing it. And then you have to do their dance. You're basically like creating like spirals in your speech. And that's how whites are finding out, like, oh, so when we're kidnapping these women and these children, and okay, yeah, you're doing magic on yourself. You are definitely doing rituals, bitch. Don't you ever deny that. You are definitely doing rituals. You are definitely getting a spiritual power, just not the way you thought, and not in like the type of capacity of control that you thought. This Juliana Control started this. That's what they're trying to hide. Okay, Juliana, why did you do that? Because they all got robbed and they got kidnapped and everything. And I'm finding out about this investigation too. Okay, let me call you back about this. That's what they're doing all day, playing with Castle on the phone, stuff like that. Okay, guys. Okay, this is really weird. So I just come to tell you about this. Yeah, thinking that it's funny starting shit like that. There's a female named Mumi. Be very careful. I don't know what she's talking about. I don't play with her at all. Her dad's involved in this whole thing, rape, murder, playing. She was playing with Astral Queen, playing with the group behind the scenes. She's stupid. It's a bunch of young hosts that came and ruined themselves playing with me. They have a spell on themselves. They're actually an old hole in space. This is a critical thing. Okay, Salesforce, app market, all of that. Okay, and then you're playing with UCSF. Okay, the hospital and organ trafficking and why the CEO of Kaiser was killed. Okay, and then you're playing with Amy Freihoff. Okay, and from Salesforce, she used to work at Salesforce, now Amazon. Okay, and then her nieces and nephews is Tyler Freihoff that you went to high school with, and Cal High's not involved in this, trying to hide that this is the network and tech playing. Okay, yeah, you found our whole entire network. Thank you. You're done. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but she went to high school with them. That's what they do. They stalk and harass a bunch of black and brown people throughout their life for challenges. Oh, what the fuck, Daisy? Oh, I didn't do that in school because they went to school for, I don't know, they feel like whatever. I mean, it's what you make your degree. There's people that went to school for communications. They do a bunch of shit. Like, people just didn't know that about me. Just leave my family alone. A bunch of shit going on. It's a bunch of goofy shit. Because there's a lady at my job and something came out about a video about incest family networks at work. And something about me doing something really well with medicine, and somebody reading a bunch of medical reports that I was writing, and finding out about a bunch of certifications that they claimed I didn't get, and then finding out about the worst, like, oh, but you went to college though, right? And then looking actually at the program that I was in, and seeing that the only reason why the program didn't get a certain type of designation that they wanted is because somebody played, and it's because it's a feeder school for Black and Brown students, and they were trying to stop the public health community, but they didn't. They just rebuilt it. And then City College got to do a bunch of community health worker programs and a bunch of other stuff that they moved the public health force to, and now a bunch of white bitches can't get jobs, right? So I mean, right? It's like this, like, oh, okay, they're moving their hand like this. God is like this, and like, and they're like, okay, well, let's play like let's play like you're dead, and then they're still going like this, and that cervical cancer, and still playing in white supremacists and raping people's kids, and like, look, you have no dick, and wow, drama. Somebody went to go put their hand in. I can only go back in time 5 days. I have to get a divorce. Okay, hey, we're done. Netflix. So okay, and that's what these hosts, because it pops up on certain planets for it to get approved, and these hosts were like, oh, okay, yeah, I can't do that because I was playing with your body the entire time you were on planet Earth. And that's how we lost everything in space. We thought it was funny that we got different high priests and priestesses down here. And then we gang stalk and harass them, like thinking like, oh, look, I'm a high priestess, I'm a higher in space. And it's because of who I am on planet Earth. Because I'm still not a hoe. So in space, like I'm actually upgrading people in space. Segment, I give Segment a tool. I give Segment a tool. They're gonna say I'm schizo high. In the Lion Federation, and Princess Serene, they tied this substance over here. They're playing with my body. I'm just praying, meditating, clearing myself out, helping the kids. I'm focused. God make me happy. It's just a chemical in my body. Thank you. So I got this crystal. Maybe you guys want to use this to lions. So it's just stuff like that. I was like gathering things, getting certain things, and I just gave it to them. So that's very rare. And that's what they're trying to hide that. Yeah, that's what happened in space because we were playing with hella black magic. And then also too, because they saw what happened with Daisy and the kids, and then also too, she went to sleep, and then we did something stupid playing her in the dream state, and they gave her all these different things, and that space, that universal space, is not supposed to be connected to this one to find out about slavery. That's what these souls did. That's where these people are coming from to find out about slavery. Malcolm X, when okay, I know about this reality, but I didn't know. Let's see. Oh, KKK lynchings. Daisy. How many bodies can we make? Then the bodies can be made from different substances. This can go for days. Nicki Minaj and Beyonce smile. It can go for days. Why do you think Russians are speaking Russian? Yeah, there's something with that. So you got Polish people speaking Persian, whatever the fuck. It sounds like I can bake bread inside out and look, the dough is still right here. Some shit like that. That's what their language like sounds like. Um, like it sounds like Alice backwards. Like, oh, I put my head in my ass, and then like, well, look, I'm still talking to you. It's like some. That's how like Russian. That's what it is. So they're speaking that language. I mean, so really, matter of fact, let me go into the database of their consciousness, and then I want to make a copy of their consciousness speaking different languages and even seeing certain people, eating certain food, having certain biochemical pathways present in their neurochemistry. I can make a copy of that. Let me do it for one person watching. And then I'm just going to put hello crazy ass black magic demons right there. Yeah, some of you guys that are drilling in the hood, you don't know what you guys have gotten, upgrades and all kinds of stuff. And then your Guacatasi is supposed to be getting that. You're supposed to be doing those integrations. And then boom, more code. I'm telling you, bro, this can go for days, bro. We have like an arsenal. Speaking of arsenal team, there's going to be 2 deaths. Good. Yay. Because I said so. And now you guys see, God doesn't give these type of things to stupid people. Because otherwise, I would have just caused a bunch of chaos, just like you did, right? Because look, you guys got your hands on a little bit of EMF and a little bit of oil and caused a lot about drama and a lot about fuckery in the environment. So we're not a problem. So technically speaking, though, if white people, because we are a problem on the planet, we do all this bullshit. So technically speaking, like, how long do we have to like try to like not be affected by that? Okay, well, how many kids can you get to like to stop that? Right. So and then there's also things that they're doing in the computer, like, look, this little girl, she's going up and down my penis because of you. I could be getting code. That's what they're doing, and Rob Bonson knows, and he's allowing it. All right. So yeah, somebody just put two of it together. Okay. Yeah, there's a group of white supremacists. They're actually about to get approved. There's a few white women that got hit up for clinical trial testing. Okay, you know what? Let's go get the ones from the real era. I'm tired of hearing about magic and tarot cards and all this with astrology. I heard about that group before. That's enough. Yeah, approved. He wants a business. He wants 3 different pharmaceuticals. I can't approve that just yet because it's who you're going to get supply from. Because you are going to play with biologics. That has to be something that we settle too. But for the chemical, like that you want to test, the molecular entity, whatever, yeah, I can open that up. Yeah, somebody's getting arrested for green and Samsung. That went hella fucking far instantly. Yeah, somebody was chopping some shit up over there, and there's kidnapped people. And now they know like where they have like different fentanyl like labs to play. Okay, let's keep on going. Dude, hey, dude, hey, I don't think that you should really think about that too much. Don't worry about that. Like, don't worry, mother has something for that. I'm telling you, they're sitting here on my channel looking for things and then writing it on Bible paper and then giving it to like white supremacists. But still, none of them are here. I'm right here, right? So they're focusing on kids and innocent people. Also, too, there's something about a woman that got killed, kidnapped, and raped in an Uber. She was raped before that. They were transporting her body. Because it's what she did. They're trying to pull that up in the case. All right. So, okay. So, you guys are good for today. Yeah. We can get on the computer, do all that, but we know what we need to do. By the way, somebody was being really fucking stupid, and you want to play with flash drives and sticking in my apartment and playing on my computer. I have one, two, there's one and another thing on here that is the kid is going to love. This is not this, is this. I have the hacking and tapping thing for they're playing with the different Ethiopia, whatever communities, Spanish, whatever, to get in people's Facebook, Instagram, whatever. I have it because somebody wanted to get sloppy with flash drives and playing in my apartment and following me with different license plates. I have this right here. And talking of stories of female genital mutilation and stories of promoting incest in Ethiopia community, preparing for certain families. So let's get started. I'm gonna actually put this on my necklace because this is big, worth more than gold, bitch. When I can start. Daisy, they're playing in your Facebook hole. Why is she complaining of this? What, Dick Brandon, I gave her this flower. I kept on seeing her crying at the computer. I gave her this flower. Well, the code because I kissed her and feeding my children. What do you mean they're feeding my babies? Here, look at this. Okay, good. Now she has it. She can get her Facebook back now. What do you mean? That's not how she wants it back. Yeah, he does. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do this. But actually, hey, you guys, I just want to let you guys know that for the city and a few other places, they have an IT apprenticeship program. Because some of you guys really want to do the IT training and skill up. A lot of people loved it. Thank you. Somebody called somebody from Skill Up. Thank you. Yeah, they're doing good work. There is one coding bootcamp, and this Spanish bitch, she went to go play games and they got defunded. It's unfortunate. They do. They take formerly incarcerated people, etc., etc. All right, congratulations. Yeah, so that's a good thing. And watch that for Cyborgia the next round. Yeah, because it's changing people of color. Yeah, period. So they're gonna, and yeah, they know. Yeah, done. Yeah, they know. So it's changing things like that. The certification bodies are going to be changing. Okay, you did this. You took the test. You got your certificate. That's okay. You can transfer it in, and then you can just do this afterwards, or do this continuing education. Oh, Daisy's doing continuing education. Oh, okay. That's what I'm doing, continuing education, and they're sitting here with white supremacists playing with frequency modulation. Yeah, somebody just screamed hella loud. Yeah, some lady, her jaw got broke from that ESP. Be very careful. Yeah, be very careful. The consequences for playing with you like that, it's just going all the way up. Okay, good. Somebody just had a heart attack. Good. Oh, here. Also, too, the consequences for playing. The computer, the code is getting stronger. So they're putting something on the internet to make all the code for the ESP all that stronger. So let me put this heart attack magic because you guys saw it. That whole from the news, she died. You saw those niggas get clapped this week, and they're showing you. They're very organized. Like they did this one, this one, this one, and then boom, they're showing you that it's them doing it. Yeah, it's them. Just want to play? Let's play. I love to play. Yeah, when we were in school, I wasn't like a cool kid. I wasn't a popular kid. So I had time to read books and stay on my own. So my classmates and stuff like that, like, oh yeah, but Daisy wasn't the person like for that. So why are you doing that? Oh, you're still like on that? Okay, I see why you're like mentally ill with the child. Right. So, a lot of people from my high school and stuff like that, they're sitting here like, oh, but this is how Daisy always was. So I'm glad to see that she's normal. Because she was always the one doing that. If anyone was at school, Daisy wasn't cutting class popping pills with us and doing any of that though. So why are you trying to make it seem like that was her lifestyle? Martha, those are all your hosts. Guadalupe Cortez, Felicia, all them. I know all them from high school. Guadalupe Cortez, yeah, that's a big ass war in the hood. That's gonna lead to Shoreline Mafia. I know all of them. I went to high school with all of them. Oh, really? And they're playing like, oh, she used to do this and that. Ooh, okay, yeah. When is the money coming though for the land? They you said that it's gonna go to us. Like they'll just think that we're the light ones. Something is so done, Rabonta. You're gonna end up getting murdered, bro, if you don't stop what you're doing. And this whole thing, they're threatening public officials. No, you're playing with people's kids. There's somebody right behind you. Be careful. Okay, let's keep on going. All right, great. All right, good. Yeah, somebody that time magic is not a joke. I see Daisy. Yeah, only the few solid ones, a few. So now people are like, okay, what do I do to like up my ranks? It's a bunch of stuff. The time magic too is because I read a certain book and the high priestess saw this like, oh, look what was in her mind as she was reading it. She was thinking of a certain person or a friend. Um, it was like I'll just tell the truth. I was reading a certain book about my community. I don't want to say which one. And then it was like a rabbit that popped into my mind and I started crying because but sometimes like, when you get sad about a lot of things. And I just thought about my rabbit. She passed. And it's because I had read that book and it made it to space. And the lady was like, look what she was thinking about. And they found out a bunch of bullshit. And that's how Hashish getting hit. So the high priestess, she like blessed me, like, because it stopped a bunch of bullshit instantly. Um, and that's how I got some of that, like, play in time. It's dope down there, baby. I'm telling you, some of the shit you see is wild. Those interfaces are hella wild, and you don't get them playing with psychedelics or a lot of them. That's the problem. That's what people playing with drugs. Like, I can see this and this and that. It's hoes playing with virtual reality in space. Yeah, that's all. I saw this and that when I was on DMT or ayahuasca or whatever, whatever. That's the entire point. Also, too, there's something about peyote. She's leaving the planet because white people. I don't want them even playing with me, Daisy. All this bullshit of thinking that they're spiritual. You have no idea what they came down here and started. Uh, um, okay. Hey, I think I'm effective at stopping her from seeing our brainwaves. You're not stopping anything. That's another thing too. Talking about, oh, we have a chemical to stop us psychics, this and this and that, because that's what they've been doing the whole time, starting all the shit behind the scenes, and people can see what the fuck they're doing. Okay, yeah, my company's not making any fucking money. That's why I ran for office, and they set all this other bullshit up because I played with the Asians. Okay, you know what? And now the man that they took that election from, Peskin, and then the other man, Mark something, they have to go look into that. Those are God fearing men. They didn't want to make San Francisco great again. Did you have a beauty mark in middle school? I don't know. Did I? Does it make a difference? Does it? I see what you're saying. Thank you. Focus. My wig will be fine. I'm not going outside yet. That's the entire point. Some of you guys look a mess all the time. So let's keep on going. Oh, my high priestess house in the road. She wants me to go get this. Like, yo, penalties for sneaking to people's house. That's actually done. What do you mean we're all getting fucking deported? Okay, can we get paid first? The Chinese nationalist that they're playing with, he thought he wasn't going to go get paid. He went to go play with them in IC3. Consequences for playing with my money and my system and my work. When you owe me money, it's going all the way up. Don't want to hear it. You're done here. I like this stitch. So this is a good one. It makes it stronger for the winter. Oh, it's a nice lady gave me this. Thank you, High Priestess. Oh, I like this better. It's Diddy Fair, Aramia. It's the second one, the second, and the third. Just gonna learn this. It's Bosnian. Okay, thank you, High Priestess. It's like this like stitching thing that they're doing. Okay. And this is gonna come up in our community about the war. Okay. Yeah, they made it to space. Like, I don't want to buy a bunch of like crafts and stuff like that. She led me to the perfect place. Thank you. All right. So on the Sunday, yeah, I'm telling you, they have no idea what's about to happen. Okay. Configurations to also to the penalty. Some of you guys are like, okay, but if I have this system, I need to do this and that. Okay, yeah. We can use this for the Delta. We could. So, okay. As a community, we have to come together because it's who clean up the Delta and who can. So that's what you guys have been doing. No, it's okay because we have this, so we used it. It's our community. We're all Igbo. So that's what you guys were doing. Competitions to who's going to drain the Delta to do this and that with oil and this and that, and playing with Chevron. Because of this whole affiliation with Cal High, they have to turn off the virtual reality because they're all getting fired from their jobs. And this at the California State Department, it's going to start a big ass case into the suburbs and black and brown kids in the suburbs getting stalked and harassed everywhere at work because of sick ass white kids that have sex in their family because they fuck in their family. Yeah, let me say it again. You fuck in your family. You suck and you in your family. You get in your family. You do in your family. Wow. I just opened a bunch of portals. Be quiet. Yeah, because Ethiopia, somebody went to go tell the high priestess that they found flash drive. Huh. Huh. Now tell me, who am I, baby? Oh, you want to go to war? The man that's looking for that flash drive, he's right here. Who cares? Well, there's going to be a fight. I want you to. There'll be maybe a knife. I want it, baby. I want you to bring that mental illness out of me. You don't know how high I can jump in the sky. You just have not seen it. Just don't cross those two things. Don't make my mind cross over. And that's how you get snatched. Come here. Yeah. It's a white lady that got snatched. It's a lady that just said, come here. I've been working here for 30 years. Yeah. And you did what with human meat? I didn't say quest for the six. Why? The Star of David has 6 sides. Why go 6? We have quest for the greaser. Yeah, just unlimited fuckery. So, I'm about to play with you. They ain't fit to play with me. They think it's a joke. And we're bringing this down here. Bubonic plague is back on the planet. Let me show you. Daisy, bubonic plague, we had to bring a certain physics here. It was flowers that were on the planet that are no longer here that helped us. They know what the fuck they're doing. Okay, they wanted to bring you to the planet. They wanted to play. Okay, great. So I want you to come ahead and use this in front of them and bring this back down here. Since they want to play with little black kids as tensor spaces. All these different bodies that they accumulated, these kids have a spell. My body's here, right? You did this to my body. You did this here. You put me in the air. You played with a cremation. Well, good. Now we're everywhere. It's something that you have to put over white people. I'm going to let you guys do it. You put a body on them. Some of you guys, you have this body. That bubonic plague, they get it several times. It doesn't matter. But it's a bubonic body. Because you have to contain the force of physics. Right? Or the planet will tilt, which is what they've been seeing. Oh, okay, because you guys are hitting the planet with magic because we're raping kids and then planning fuckery in different countries. And then there would be something chaotic where food will stop growing. Like, oh, and that's what they call like the whole dark period, medieval times. There's a bunch of shit where they switched stuff up in history because they were trying to hide the fact that they were playing with black psychics. They were whipping them with crazy ass magic. Right. Bubonic plague, let me show you. for the Igbo community that you're finding out. I'm sorry, I don't care, High Priestess. Hi, Auntie, hi, Uncle. Well, I just cuss sometimes, but I love God. Auntie, I'm just studying, I'm not really into boys right now. Ask watching some whole, because her family's calling her, what happened to your cousin? What's going on with your cousin? Yeah, what happened to your cousin? Yeah, Nick, what happened to your cousin? Oh, just playing with people's name. There's something too about Laku Flipsay running around. She's friends with Nneka Okonkwo. Ooh, that's double in the Nigerian community. Okay, I'm gonna call her dad. Okay. Okay, yeah, I was starting a bunch of bullshit. I didn't know that we were gonna start all this in the Nigerian community. It's just a few hoes. So I'm telling you, just be careful. Bubonic plague, yeah, it's back though. There's news articles about it. Yeah. Yeah, Daisy, that's what's currently going on that we're trying to hide, bubonic plague. Scientists begin developing bubonic plague, Oxford. Yeah, I put this in your phone, I shouldn't have. AstraZeneca? That's the top pharmaceutical company. You guys are hiding this? Yeah. You had fears of an outbreak. Why would you have fears of an ancient medieval disease having an outbreak? Unless you did something fucking stupid and disastrous with different masks, Daniel Laurie, playing with the Aliotos and starting hella shit in the Upper East Side over cases of who's having sex in their family. Oh, you're really from the city? I'm not about to play with you at all. Yeah, I used to like watch my siblings when my mom would go to work at night because she worked nights. So I would stay up making sure people didn't sneak into our house, like the ratchet ass Spanish playing games that did that a few times, and then a few of the ratchet evils that came and stole a bunch of artifacts. So I would sit in the night watching news. So that's how I was seeing what was going on with Gavin Newsom taking over someone's seat because they were playing with somebody and starting shit. That's how Gavin Newsom got to power. He was on the park commission, then he became a supervisor, and then his dad's a judge. Oh, okay, and only his bachelor's from Santa Clara University because Gavin Newsom only has his bachelor's. Oh, you're unfit. He's hella fucking delusional, right? And I'm passing in my educational career. Oh, she's going to law school. Don't let that happen. No, I'm tired of that. Yeah, we'll stop letting them get far. They went to go look for my husband in the staff databases for all these companies, for the different DOJ, National Crime Intelligence Agency, UK, and they're playing with a bunch of them now. But somebody was watching them do it, so now go take this and say that's what they were doing, so they can go fire people and play. They answer to the police. That's the entire thing with Black Britons. We don't answer to you. So what are you doing playing in our hoods? The British Crown, they had a certain service. Jeremy Bentham, the secret British service, they were the police. They had to create the whole separate police net to go against the Black Britons. That's how the police got created, patty rollers. You think I'm stupid? This dude was sending emails. I'm like, how do I get in my inbox? I read one thing. I said, oh, you guys are playing. I never went into that thing again. They can check who opens those emails. I don't read. I'm like, oh, what are you doing? You're sending me this. What is this bullshit? Okay, and his body's still embalmed in a bar in the UK. Okay, antimicrobial resistance. Why? Because bubonic plague is about the virtual reality and getting hit with certain frequencies because you're playing. Okay, and putting shit in people's food. Okay, yeah, all that food that you guys give to Palestine, take it back, take it back. It's just sitting there. Okay, well done. Okay, well, yeah, they told us certain things. They said you would believe it too. If someone got in a fucking thing that's from far away in my ear saying that you should be doing this and that, first of all, I'd be like, well, my mom is kind of crazy, but I've seen, like, I have sense. Like, that's the person that will come to your mom as an evil person, like, oh, should I ask my parents about this? And then, like, right, because we know about magic. And then the second thing, we're like, who's playing with me in the computer? Because obviously you're stupid, right? And then the other thing that you would ask is, like, why me, though? And I'm Black. But I mean, if you're white, it's easy for you to believe stupidity, right? That's why Ebony instantly believed that she was this and this and that, because she's stupid. A dookie mouth bitch. I'm so tired of these hoes. And I'm sorry. I'm to my community. It's hands. Period. Whoa. Yeah, Cyborgia. What? Yeah. Yeah. This is what how they used to have to address. We should have never turned that on. It's some people running around with gas masks like this. That's when they're planning major terrorist attacks, starting shit like that, playing in virtual reality. I saw this first. Messy. They're getting hit because they're playing with people's fucking kids. Let me make it go faster. She's a crazy aster with the master aster classer. Aster classer is like it's like something in space to play with, but aster is a daisy. you. It's not enough. It's not enough. Right? It ain't enough. It ain't enough. So okay, bye. So let's keep on going. Whoa, okay, yeah, okay. So that's what you guys were doing. Some people were just here for code, like, okay, bro, this fuckery and talk, we can handle it. But you know, when it just kept on progressing, now people see why I'm talking like this and why this is going on. You guys did something sinister. Let me see one of these videos. Excuse me, who are you working for? Don't ever speak to me again. Thank you. Yeah, one of them, he saw the video, he saw the little girl start crying. He was like, oh. He turned it off because they kidnapped some little girl, put her in foster care to spite her mother. Yeah, the penalty for that is going all the way up. It's the highest. Small children, excuse me, hold on. Phew. How do I get a body on this planet? Reproduction. What's reproduction? Where you have to do it, and they're not mates. Let me come down there. I'm gonna make my body there. Whose body is down here? Dirk find it, but they can't because look, they're trying to work and good on that. Look what they did to her playing. Zergona, she had to put it on the internet so she could show people why they were harassing her because they started a new campaign, and all at once it got dismantled. When I was in Atlanta, you saw that. That's how I saw Golana. That's how I came back in this form. Igor. Stupid. And they're putting shit in people's phone, like we'll put this and that in your room. That's some of these Asians. That's what they do. That's why they're getting put out the country. They're putting vermin and shit like that in people's houses, rare ticks and bugs and all that. What the fuck? And then they wonder why they're ruining their business. Like they're the ones bringing bad luck. Why don't you leave people the fuck alone? Yeah, literally. Yeah, Jay Holiday Warfare. I can't breathe when you're touching me. Yeah, somebody started singing that to his your clunkler wife. I suffocate when you are away from me. So much love, love, love you take from me. I'm going out of my mind. Oh. Jay Holiday, his voice is sealed because that's how they started a war in Chicago. Because who Jay Holiday's cousins are. Yeah, I was just quiet, a quiet cousin, soft. I like music, singing. Damn. Yeah, getting in virtual reality, screaming, you black bitch, you nigger, you ape. Somebody found out real quick. Even thinking about speaking to me brings it. Okay, what's in my throat? Great, it's called vermin. It's about to take more form. I see. Because they were starting a bunch of bullshit, Mary Shelley. So, oh, she's poisoned, right? Pregnant, walking around because they want to go play with Cyborg and having kids. This is where the original incubus succubus come from. Going to go play in ritual, sucking and fucking playing. Well, my dad first. Well, he's a king, you'll become a knight. That's how I get into their guard. That's how they graded their marriages playing. After they robbed a bunch of black and brown people who were spiritual and psychic. And that's where they got these artifacts. You're not paying attention. That's why you're getting hit. But there's always clapback. So they're constantly playing. Because remember, at a certain point, they could not go to certain countries to get anybody to do anything. And then we have our high priest, Uncle Joseph Sinke. Somebody uploaded Mario, like, oh, they look alike. Who are these people? That's how they went to go play with the HTTP protocol and kidnap a bunch of black and brown people. Every day that I'm coming on here talking about this, you guys are saving the videos, using it, people can get murdered. I made America great again. I'm still here. No one can do a thing to me. That they fucking know. Bitch, don't play with it. You take for granted the fact that I have a pretty face. Oh, she's pretty. People what type of vicious fighting is that? Oh, hands and feet. Yikes. Okay, yeah, they know of charges. Hey, they're knowing charges. They're knowing of charges. And playing with Uncle Joseph Sinke. Was that even my name, Daisy? Daisy, don't play with me, Daisy. I'm a high priest, Daisy. Yeah, he's a high priest because he's playing over there without pop protocol. Because his federation has gotten pulled into this over farms. Why? They sunk a slave ship. They put him on it. Okay, I'll go. You don't have to do it. I'll go with you. And they sunk the slave ship and got them in artifacts and paperwork about playing early on Cyborgia, whose village was playing. Who was this? What is this bullshit? Talking about my name is Joseph Sinke. Stop it. You said you get clapped in reality. You get scape put over your head, baby. Buy a bag. It's escape. You get a reality scape. Some of you guys are gonna see what it looks like. You get that put over your head. It's over. It's the same thing as a bag. The original getting a bag go put over your head is a reality scape. Yeah, the Republicans, you guys can play with that too. The white community, you guys can play with that too. You'll find out something too. Magic, yeah. That's what they don't want me to show you. I don't care. I really don't care. Some of you guys know me. I don't give a fuck about white people and them accepting me. I don't care. I'm solo bolo. They know that because you can get hit too. Really, I don't care. Really, it's a flick of a switch for me. It's really how I feel, and anybody can get hit with magic. Oh well. My daughter, she's gotten her ass whooped several times. Demons sent towards her several times. Didn't I tell you to take me out the game? Hemmed up, hung by her feet upside down, the whole nine. Cutting up her anatomy. What did I tell you? I don't care. Yeah, there is. I want new punishments for my daughter. Okay, put yourself in the Akasha. I found my daughter holding list of punishment. Put yourself in the Akasha, you'll find it. It's a certain flower. She will be rectified, period. In a minute, you'll find out more. I'm sorry, this hood shit, you got me twisted, period. Yeah, Nigeria, we have something like that. Come here. What do you mean? So let's continue, John. Okay, we're gonna get into that and start that. All right. Yay. Well, we need money to fix this thing. Yeah, the money that you're stealing from my account, this right there. A penalty for me not getting paid and playing games in my account and playing games. The fact that you owe me money from like 18 different places, starting shit, Department of Education, Saramone Valley High, Southgate Elementary, and a bunch of other places owing money to me and a few other people. That's done. Penalty for that is like ridiculous. Gavin Newsom seeing it now. Why can't I take the money out? We have a bunch of things to pay back to the state. We have to give all the money back, CalPERS. So that's why we put up Bitcoin and stuff like that. In all the states, we have to give back all pension because a lot of the black and brown people that worked in the state that told on us throughout the years, we stole all their pension and we're going to put them through hoops and say, we can give you insurance and pay your health insurance and put your kids through school and they can get reduced lunch and da 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 da. And so they wouldn't have money for retirement and they all got caught playing. That's how Gavin Newsom got his original investment to go play with Maker now. Make America great again. I love budgets. That's High Priestess. How is she seeing all these documents? How am I finding out about all these cases? How do you know about this docket? Yeah. Ooh, that's straight done. Somebody felt it instantly. Ooh. This is so not this is like meaning I have God. So you're uploading her to virtuality trying to see her through her eyes, putting chemicals. Then you're playing with the fact that she doesn't eat meat, tainting her food like that. And then you're playing with I want to scan playing brainwaves, finding information, and that's how you started a big ass war. And you're still not seeing that. That's why you're dealing with what you're dealing with now. So let's keep on going. Keep on going with the configuration. Yeah, the people like this, okay, because they can see it's changing. Yeah, for the Native Indigenous community, the consequence for coming in, playing games, setting up shop, playing people's land, starting all shit, running people through different council meetings, stuff like that, paperwork, find this and that, who's this and that tribe, people popping up from nowhere, paid actors, nonsensical fuckery like that. The bounty on your head, and then penalty is all the way up. It's astronomical. It's unthinkable. Two of them are going to die instantly. Yeah, but you're supposed to like work and come up. It's unfortunate. Yeah, it is like either us or them. It's unfortunate because they start hell shit to get blacklisted, so they have to play with whites. You saw what I did. I didn't have anybody supporting me, mentors to do this and this and this and that. All of them, they played in my email. They blocked them from emailing me. They uploaded them to virtual reality, harassed them. If you contact Daisy, we'll kill you. Da 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 da. Planning how to play out their job the whole nine. I just want to say in the Spanish community, there's a person too that I have to say this. I set you up because I wanted to see who was going to upload her and play in that computer and play in her email. Oh, look, she has like somebody over here. Okay, Mark, I just want to let you know. Wow. You're some like fat pig bitch that's playing games, and I'm like watching you. Don't worry, I'll be there on Tuesday just so you can like see how stupid you are. Uh, oh yeah, I should probably go focus like on. They're not playing with any kid. She's lying. Because there's a group of people that got glamored into this because you told us Daisy was lying and doing this and that, but it was about people's kids going missing. So from the very beginning, Daisy told you it was about people's kids going missing. That she went up and down because she walks over there and rides her bike, which the police have when they were stalking and harassing. Like, oh look, she rides her bike over here. She lived over here. We can say she did sex work. That's how this is going on. That it was like her, and that's why this was going on. And oh, because I just lived off. I lived in a Vietnamese community. That's how Shangtao started this. Because they were bringing different buses and surveillance and around the community. I lived off 23rd Avenue. That's how they started this with the Afghani Middle Eastern community to get them into fuckery and sex rituals. There was a smoke shop there that they owned. They were tapping that through playing. Yeah, 23rd International. The 40 bus stops right there. Is that what they're doing at the bus stop, or who's doing it? Yeah, you guys know this man. He's Muslim. He has several groceries in Oakland. That's how they tap their whole family playing. And then I sure y'all try to fix this. It's unfortunate what she did. I didn't do anything. I don't know what the fuck he's even telling people that I actually did. Still not sure why the fuck you're looking at me though. Well, it keeps on coming out. It's gonna have to keep on coming out. The van, one of the vans I do have its license plate, the fake one, and the VIN no. So I don't know, right? So I also have an email to Gavin Newsom's personal email, and I was using Point of Mail. It tracks who opens your email when they open it, who they forward it to. Pop, pop, pop. He forwarded it to several people. I have all their IPs. I have all of it. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, you did. But the feds have access to Point of Mail because what they did with it. Hmm. You'll just be amazed before you are halfway through. If you are painstaking about this phase of your demise, just thinking shit is a joke. It's really not. Right, playing. And we're still sitting here. Okay, yeah. So now you guys know where all the missing black and brown people have been going in every government. It's the whites working in the government. But this is good because now guess what? They have to get out of the government. All your families. And then you showed your hand recently, but this shit's still going, right? So get the fuck out. Or it's indigenous rights and you can get murdered. That's the big thing with the Seminole Wars, that they couldn't bring police, get them like that, a bunch of stuff. Treaties. You brought us here from Africa. So we have a say too with what happens with Africa. So reparations, they have to get put in it too. Or else it's a joke. That's how you built all these companies to help them build Nestle and stuff like that, playing in Nigeria. Then playing early on with a few Nigerian Igbo developers and playing with Uncle I think his name is Uncle Mecca, Uncle Philip, uh, and Mia Gwali. Yeah, Bill Gates of Africa. Let me see. Inventor of the world's fastest computer. Yeah, Uncle Philip. Yeah, they went to go play with him too. It's unfortunate. Yeah, he's Igbo. And look what they did to him. And then years of work stalled. And now there's another Igbo. And you need to tell me that this is not Yeah, I would like to come and party with you guys. I like fufu. I like pepper soup. That's a good thing. We just got caught fucking in our family and playing with the whole entire black community. Fucking in our family. Right. Right, Daisy. That's not Daisy. Daisy, don't play with me. This looks like another high priest. On the midnight train to Georgia. Yeah, he has hella kids, but he was handsome when he was young. This is what he's crying now. You're still a young man. He hates that hippo. Why are you creating that? Sit down and calm down. Yeah, because he saw her dancing. He created it in space. They're playing with magic, glamoring them. Because the hippos got put on chemical warfare. They used to transport coca for Pablo Escobar. Them, the coca opened in their bodies. They were hella ridiculous, and they used to kill a lot of those hippos. So some of them lost their mind. It's a place that you go to in space, and they said, "Okay, I'll move the weight." Yeah, it's certain high priestess you can go there and you can get weight moved. That really ended up. Wow. So, ooh, mm, mm, mm. Ooh, the spells and charge of seven death. Yeah, he's just running it up, and you can tell he didn't do it alone. He's not even saying anything. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to be good and proud. I heard what Daisy said. Though no, starting with this Luigi dude. Stan. It's that book, Osma Boss, and what they did, killing off hello Italian, Spanish, etc., playing with your Conquest at work here. Ooh, hell, please, 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 I don't get involved in juju. What? Yeah, right. And playing in my email, playing and starting a bunch of shit. Like, okay, yeah, people are now going to find out that okay, so you've done this before. They've done it before. Then they started a fucking war. That sonic technology, that one's for these hosts that are playing in space and starting shit. The penalty for going ahead and playing in different substance space through food, opening up different portals and destroying agriculture on the planet, and then telling them to go play with sex rituals to activate it is the ultimate. That's done. You're gonna see what's gonna happen to all these females, their body. That's just what they have to tell you. That farming got turned off, and that's what they did. And Latifah Simon, all them, they know because they're sitting here watching it. Oh, okay, right. Oh, okay. Right. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're not sacrificing evils and starting shit. Oops. This is gonna start hella shit in court. It doesn't matter. They're both evil. They both have something. Look at the concepts. But it's not his work that I built anything off of. It's the Odinani and how to play with all these different systems. People that know this man's work and they saw my work, it's like the thing is, his high priest has his own server, his system. He has a system I want to work with. I have my own system that he wants to work with. It's just different, approved. Yeah, it's just different minds. Like that's the great thing about Africa, Nigerians specifically. Out of all the African countries, people know Nigeria specifically Igbos because we're hella fine and we got swag and we're hella smart. This is the thing, but it's because we're like it's just otherworldly. And we have a dope ass diet. Some of the craziest chemistry on the planet is ogbono stew. You eat that and you're not indigenous and you're not in that Akasha. That's how your boss got wiped out. I'm sorry to say it. That's true. Ogbono. Oh, that's so very true. Yeah. Because you have to make something react. And it's how you have to make it react. You can just look at it, but like, why would these two things go together? You can smell it. That sounds crazy. That's chemical warfare. But the soup is good as fuck. And I'm telling you, you hoes are gonna really crawl in America. Man, baby, get with it. Man, get information, baby. She's playing with it. Hmm. Right, playing, starting a bunch of drama. So they need to call the side priest here and come talk about white people that are trying to get him involved in this. He needs to come show people what they did when he brought out his work. It's a bunch of shit that needs to come out about this. Right. And then, oh, look, the funny thing is, I actually went to George Washington University. Right. And the saddest part is, it's like he had to drop out of school. I didn't. I had to drop out of school because I got sick. I was like, "Can I finish my final?" And they're like, oh no, well, you didn't finish your final, so you have to reapply and do this and that so we can play with you and do challenges because we have sex in our family. And I did. I sent all my grades and everything to Sofas, and they're like, why? And it started a big ass fight. Yeah, Sofa, somebody like got their phone tapped, a bunch of shit got started because they found out about this. Like, wait, what? And now this dean of the school is a pedophile that's being investigated. Okay, and wanted to play with your environmental work. So now, okay, and then his father continued to teach him, and then he created this, and then playing with Daisy, like, oh, you don't have a master, you don't have this, you're nowhere near my caliber, da 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 da. And this bitch is like, some you work in HR and you barely like passed. Most of your work is from other black and brown women that like created a bunch of public health models, HR models, all kinds of stuff, and stole their work and played. And you goofy bitch, because you fucking suck in your family. Phew. Uncle Emeka's gonna hear this, and then what? That's what they do. And then Los Alamos National Laboratory, where he also worked, the scientist that died because playing with particle physics. Isn't it so funny how things really fall apart and rivers cross and paths meet and people get clapped in between? I'm not gonna play with you at all. Turn that shit the fuck off. Oh, okay. Thinking that this is gonna be a TV show. I don't want no Netflix TV show. Get out of my life. Who the fuck are you? That's the last thing people are seeing. This virtual reality is turning off. Okay, yeah. Oops. That's what this whole Black Farmers Network thing was about. Cataloging all Black land, identifying people, starting shit, agriculture in Africa and small grants, this and that. And okay, we'll give out a little bit of money and then we'll get all this. It's whatever. Mother will appreciate this at the end. Disgusting white people playing games, going to different countries, feeding people their children free species, talking about transcriptional translation. We're changing the world, starting all this shit. What the fuck? This I'm going to reiterate again in a video on its own, and I'm going to show you what they were doing and what they're doing in Palestine. Yeah, they just have to all go. Oh, okay, but you're the one that's starting the bullshit, and you're fucking in your family. The funny thing is about this fucking in your family, it's one of the reasons why food won't grow either. They don't want to tell them that because there's something they're doing with that magic to go against like other people that they want to harass. And Latifah Simon and them know that. That's why they have a little group with Cynthia McKinney. Like, oh, I'm telling you, at the end, they're all going to be destroyed. We'll pop out like, hey, Daisy, we're trying to help you in the scenes. Oops. Okay, so it's like, yeah, this is like a whole system. We don't have that. There's something I can do to make that up. Let's stay off the computer because they will kill you. Okay, such and such told me that he'll have you killed because Tinia. And I'm repeating their conversations. How the fuck are you doing that? Thank you. That's why I'm doing that. So you guys can see that's why you don't play with spiritual people like that. That's why when I went bad on everybody, I knew for a fact, baby, that I was gonna win no matter what. I was gonna make the fuck off. Right, Alicia? This was gonna be one of the biggest heists if I make off. Right? He make it out of here, then he a winner, right? Yeah, because I knew for a fact this goofy shit and what I know and what I saw. Okay, and now look at Osmo with Oz. And I have a cooler on the Ruger when it's hot. And some of you guys saw that there was a dog a few days later that I met, and his name was Ruger. And he's a vegan, but I didn't know. I'm not in the Akasha, so I just don't eat the chips. You never know on this planet. He's so careful. I'm just here for a little bit. I don't know what's going on here. The animals, yeah, they're bewildered. Who brought me down here? Oh, yeah, that's how they, the animals be looking at you. They look at me like, I know you. You. Oh, you. Yeah, they'll know you from space. Mm-hmm. Playing with these animals and starting a bunch of shit. All right, so let's keep on going. Penalty is done. It's over. Stealing people's artwork. Some people find out, oh, they cut off her hands. Yeah, some people are finding out the penalty for artwork specifically. Artwork specifically. Now, if you want to get into this game more really, there's penalties. Okay. Yeah. So that's what they taught them. Like, oh, you can do magic on them like this to do whatever you want because they have sex. They fucking their family. That's why we welcome him because they do that. So you need to know that you're in the joke here. So who are you again? Oh, I like her. Yeah, schizophrenic from space playing with the voice changer. And the voice is actually my voice. Oh, she's solid. One of the voices is my daughter giving divinations. And that's what's going to happen. We have no melanin. The planet, that thing. How are we living? We're walking in and out of a portal on some like banished ass like piece of like area that we're living in that's like hidden deep, deep, deep in somebody else's area, and it's destroying like several different places at once because the physics to even keep that up. So they know what we're doing, and it's being destroyed. So we have to go play with the food, and we're popping in and out of different portals in the food network. That's over too. So you have to eat seafood. I can't communicate with you if you don't eat this. Eat what she eats, and then you can be like this. The penalty for that, a whole entire Triceratops just inverted, spread out like this, fractalized, disseminated into like 8 different type of rape torture like universes. They have them. They're very extreme. When you always build cases, you build shit like that too. You wanted, you're asking for spell work. It's right there. You just didn't know how it was gonna come. Whoa, you gotta read the fine print. Yeah, when I read Harry Potter and I saw Snape running around, I was like, even at the end, that nigga had to. Oh, at the Harry Potter, you guys had to see at the end. When did it happen? Yeah, that nigga had to like, play too much and you are configured. Boy, don't play with me. So, right. So now in warfare, because he had love. That's ultimately what he had. He had love, yeah. And it was his sister that was jealous of what Harry Potter. Oh, they didn't tell you Harry Potter how his mom died, because her sister was hella messy and jealous of her, and there was a man in between that was in love with the mom, and she played with works and played with drama. She got to go to the magical school and go play, and something ended up happening that they're not trying to explain with like say outright that that's how he had gotten stalked and harassed and played with, because look how they raised him. That's what they're gonna pull out, like to keep on playing with the book, right? So that's one of the things yeah, that's one of the things I know about their whole plot and plan, because they keep on uploading people and playing and starting shit. Their businesses are gonna be going, ooh, let me give all their business ideas too, so you guys can go play with business competition and non-compete agreements and fuckery like that, and emergency NDAs. So yeah, so right, yeah. So she got caught at work, like, okay, but why are you playing with her then if that's the case? These are people that we want to bring in. Okay, so I think that there's something else going on here. That's why I believe that there's something else going on. So yeah, it's a whole different world when people know that you suck and that you fuck in your family, right? That's gonna be like the title of our show. Hey guys, on this next episode of Bleep and Bleep, that's how the kids will hear. We're doing this, Mom. For the kids, I just want to let you know, officially stop watching my channel. I'm going to create a channel for you just for the young people. You're going to learn all this aquatic stuff, how to deal with that. Your first period, dealing with boys and you're aquatic and you have your iguana, like how to deal with friends. And like, okay, she's still getting her iguana back, but I know she's a little bit jealous. She'll make it there. Right? And then remember, there's something going on in space too. So you have to be prepared for that reality. And a lot of people, this is where we have to temper that off and say that for the kids, unfortunate, a lot of that is blocked off. Okay. So, protection locks everything for this time that they knew that they wanted to play with kids to create a wave of fuckery. A lot of you guys don't know that this whole wave of little girls doing sex work, it was spell work on their iguana. Right. That they're trying to hide. And now, oh yeah, we've been having this like stupid early intervention initiative, putting our kids here and there. Okay, right. So I'm not some special princess. I'm telling you, when I start dragging you like on the molecular layer from that layer snatching them, you're gonna know my story. So now let's keep on going. Yeah, I want hair, teeth, fingernails all over the place. Do it again. She sent me flying when she kicked me to the curb. Yeah. No, I can't live like this. No. Yes, you can. With you next to, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, she's sealed too for work. In Amy Whitehouse, that's a big ass war. Some white bitch that wanted to compete with Adele. Eric Conkler. Whoa. Whoa. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. Yeah, that's exactly what was in her